I don't know if I'm changing over. In the moonlight I can't kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I let it go, another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't wanna die inside my reality. Wait for me. I don't want your mind to remember me. I feel like that we're getting closer to a brand new night. The past is finally getting over. I really think it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what starts to control me. I let it go, another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't wanna die inside my reality. Wait for me. I don't want your mind to remember me.
Big way when I'm walking, pray when I'm talking this to you. Fight for my attention, for your ascension, you must prove. 'Cause if you can find it, you don't confine it, you let it move. Big way for the genie, scream for the dream may come true. Have you ever played with a queen? I can show you what I mean. I can make you feel free. I got you in the Can you meet me on my level? Oh baby, is your reign over? Can you battle with the devil? Oh baby, is the game over?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream duels for the day. So this should be quite exciting. Let me first do so I need to unplug my headphones basically, because they are maybe they're just getting old, but they're doing this crackly thing where I think it's audio drivers or something, but I gotta like unplug them, plug them back in, crackly thing goes away. That might break the stream. I'd rather do it right now before we get the duels up and running. So help me test the audio here, okay? I'm gonna let the music play. If it cuts out, I guess you guys will let me know, right? Yo, Patrick, can we get you? Ooh, mwah. What a beautiful, beautiful bastard right here, dude. That's a beautiful man right there. You can be beautiful by hitting the join button down below, by the way, if you want to order. There's a link, should be somewhere on the, yeah, let me just do the audio thing. You guys let me know if the music cuts out, okay? I'll tell you. I guess it's gonna be loud. Okay. Let me know if music cuts out. And I don't know if you can still hear me. Maybe? Okay, you guys go for it. Okay, ready? Now. Did it cut out? Did. Okay, weird. Alright, so you guys get to hear the music cut out. That's weird. So OBS also is listening to the headphones for the driver, which is kind of weird. Yeah, maybe I just need new headphones at this point, honestly. One more thing to fix them would be good. Yeah, dude, I probably just need to go and get new gear. Honestly, my chair. This thing is still holding me. It's holding my fat ass, but I feel like I need a new one at this point, dude. There's almost no cushion at all. This thing is falling apart. And also maybe a pair of headphones too. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea. How y'all doing though? Welcome back. We started off with some technical difficulties, which is something I tried to solve right before the stream is up and running. How you boys all doing? We got ourselves Tim, we got ourselves Celtic, we got ourselves Kren, Dean, the North Rider, Broton, Kirsten Saint Sam, we got ourselves Chicago, Darwin, Pierre, Freakish Cord. How you boys doing? Brody, how you doing? Wombat Stuffs, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. We are having ourselves 5v5 1v1 duels for the day over on the PTR. Testing out new auto talents the Blizzard has added, as well as new legendaries, dude. This is the time to go and test your stuff. It's not even a matter of win or loss, it's play to win, but it's the whole point is to test out Legos, man. Try to find out, is there going to be potential viable builds? And the only way to really know is to try them early. Everybody has access to PTR. If you guys want to know how to join on PTR, Kren, I'm sure is going to have someone in the chat to help you guys out. But besides that, how y'all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Gotta open my vault again. You can actually open it up on PTR. If like you copy your character when you still have a vault ready for it, you can actually reopen your vault like multiple times over, see what you get. Maybe you'll get something new out of it. Let's drop the... No, not what I wanted. I want to drop the lighting a little bit. Here we go. Now we should be good. 5v5 1. Which character do I do this on again? Spectator, right? I think so. That's Spectre. Or 1 versus 5? I guess it could be 1 versus 5. Down on 1v1 duels IRL. What's up, Norris? How you doing, my guy? You want a duel? Bar fight? Bro, do you think I leave my house? Look how pale I am. Down, my man. What's up, Sam? How you doing, my guy? Down, why is your eye bruised? Is my eye bruised? Wait. This? I didn't get punched. I didn't get punched. No. That's weird. I see what you guys mean now. Because I was actually surprised when someone said bar fight. I was like, what? Really? Huh. Allergies, I guess. Let's say it's allergies. Actually, no. Bar fight would be a cooler story. I can just tell people like, yo, some dude was rubbing up on my girl and I gave him a 1. And then his boys rolled in, dude. You know what I mean? Ladies love that, right? Girls love that. They think you're a warrior. They think you're a man because you've been in a fight. Let's just go with that story, dude. I like that better. That's a better story than I could have come up with. BTAG PTR, Dalaran, hashtag 1340. If you guys need to add me, it's the same thing. Night King, I got you. Pugs, I got you. Dalaran, hashtag 5V5 boys. What's up, chill? How you doing, my mem? That's good at least. Yeah. Speaking about your bruise, yeah, it's not a bruise. I don't know what it is, honestly. I don't know what it is. It does feel warm to the touch. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing allergies. I don't have allergies as far as I understand, but let's just say it's allergies because that's easier to explain. You know what I mean? Them chicks gonna drop pants fast. It was a drop rate on those girls. You know what I mean? I could just hit them with that wow joke, dude. Oh, okay. Chicago, new PvP towns for enhance. Let's go. They got a knockback. They got a root. So you can actually have a knockback, which is going to be weird. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Unleash Shield. I'm excited for that one. Alex got a group. That's awesome. Do we have another group on PTR? It looks like Broton is trying to make a second group. Boys, if you want to add me on PTR, you can help out. Or your lady kicked your butt and your butts are all these bullies. Hey, that could be pretty good. Hey, that's a good fanfic. I like that one, you know. I need a strong, independent woman in my life to protect me. Like, why do I need to be doing it, right? Why do I need to do it, dude? I just want to kick my feet up and play some video games. I'm okay with that, dude. I can roll with a bodyguard. You know, if I was like a video game character, I didn't invest into like strength or agility. I invested it all into charisma, and I just hang out on YouTube all day talking to a microphone. So, you know, it's like one of those characters that has high charisma, so then your party is like super giga strong. That's me, bro. You know what I mean? New Balance talent MO. We'll see if the talent work. Like, if you guys want to try the new auto talent for a Boomy with the stars, that could be pretty cool, but this is the time to do it. So you fought 3 guys and a tiger jumped on you and you were fighting and ninjas came out of nowhere and then you beat them all up, got like a shot. Would it be more believable if you said ninjas came out and I got to beat them up, or if Ninja, the streamer, came out and I kicked his ass? I feel like having a ninja puppet is more realistic in a sense. Yeah, there's a new one. There's a new one. Kachika gonna play today? Well, we'll see if Kachika's around, man. Yesterday he asked if I'm going to be doing duels on EU, and I said yes, and then he didn't show up. So maybe I should have told him that Friday is PTR, then he would have shown up. But I think he was streaming himself, and I think because his stream is titled in Russian, and I could kind of speak Russian, kind of read it, take me a second. I think he was doing like Dungeons and TBC. Yeah, what's the new talent for Boomy, Alex? What's the new one? Is that the Instacast Cyclone one? Because remember that one, I guess it's kind of new, but it didn't work before. Don't worry, you know who you're doing 1v5s? Yeah. Kachika? Yo, Cat dude. Cat dude. Cat will be awesome to see. I think he's busy though. I think Cat is pretty busy though. Kachika, he doesn't show up to the duels as much, but that's because he's working all the time. Stream is lagging. Hold on, boys. Stream is lagging. Oh no. Okay, we're back. Hold on. The stream had a bit of a blip. Starburst, that one, yeah. So that's the one I was talking about, like the new one. It's like when we use Starfall. Starfall has a chance to call down a collapse and stars that last 15 seconds. Enemies that make contact with a star take like 4,000 damage and you generate astral power, which could be pretty cool for like a Starfall build and then run enemies through a Starburst. Others, Alcan Adept. Alcan Frenzy can stack 2 times and reduces the cast time of your next cyclone and tangle roots by 50. This could be really cool with the instant cast cyclones, dude. Somebody's training you down, instant cast cyclone and run away. That could be really annoying in 1v1s, but also would be really good in arenas too. Because you can cyclone the healer, turn around when the DPS has been beating you up. I see Kachika and my friends let's play TBC 24/7. Yeah, dude. He loves the classics, man. Been playing a ton of vanilla when that came out, like the original classic, and I guess he's in TBC. What I've been seeing is a lot of people like get into BGs and TBC, just prepping for the next patch, you know what I mean? Prepping for the actual expansion release. I've laid down a dungeon. The real damage is 6k. Yo, if you can actually line up a bunch of starbursts, you'll be in an incredible spot. So I think we're still looking for a couple more people for Night King. Yeah, boy. We got ourselves player versus player premier group, custom PvP, find a group. If you go into there and type 5, enter, you'll see there's a group available. Broton's trying to make a group, 2 people in there. Night King is making a group, I believe, on Alliance. Now 1k like shows to you. Okay, yeah, because I don't have intellects and skills with int. This is probably giving me a different number, isn't it? Yeah, Broton 2 out of 5 Horde. Yo, Night King got 3 out of 5. Broton 2 out of 5. If Broton's Team 1 Alliance joined Night King, would actually have a 5 out of 5. Or if Night King's Team 1 Horde, but they have the majority, dude. I think majority wins in that case. You gotta do any arena streams for TBC? You know, I posted a survey to see how many people have interest on my channel when it comes to TBC. in terms of like, are you excited for it? Because I was talking about like the, I guess it was kind of unexcited for it because of the microtransaction stuff, you know, the boost, the deluxe edition, the mounts and stuff. And people hate that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I was just trying to kind of gauge, are people excited for TBC? Are they excited their friends are going to play? Are they excited but they're not sure about microtransaction stuff that's going on there, or they're not excited at all? And I saw 45% of the votes write, I'd rather see patch 9.1 than play TBC. And then the other 10% of that 100% votes were, it's like 6,000 votes, 8,000 votes. Not trying to brag, but like 45% of those votes said they'd rather wait for patch 9.1. And then the other 10 was like, yeah, I'm not into TBC. I'd rather wait for Wrath. So I feel like on my channel, I don't have a lot of people that like TBC much. So I don't really know if I'll make videos on TBC. I would think it would be very similar to like Classic, right? It's there, but there's no videos on it from me. Most like, I will see. Maybe my mind will change. Chicago do PvP as Ellie, or do you like more? Chicago has done Ellie, but I think they're mostly... maybe I'm just talking for them right now. I've seen them enhance in the duels. I guess that's one thing I can say. Boys, we just need 2 more for Night King or Broton. If you guys want to join any of the groups on PTR, if you guys having trouble getting into groups, go to Player vs Player, Premier Group, Custom PvP, hit Find Group in the Finder, top number 5, enter. Oh! Alex cries Chicago actually looking for a +1. Chicago is a horde? Interesting development. So hordes, we actually have missing 1 person here, and Broton missing 3 people here. And also we got a group on alliance with Night King, which I think he is on the yeah, he is alliance. If you guys want to join him, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if Boom wants to join him or not. Maybe he already has, or maybe it's a separate group altogether. TBC is a waste of money. It's a classic, but 9.1 is more exciting. I don't know. I'll end up playing TBC most likely with some guildies, and I'll definitely love some Blood Oaths with Kren in our free time. We've been doing that a bit. Have no interest in DC. I'd rather play retail. I feel you, dude. Patch 9.1 can't come out soon enough, honestly. It honestly cannot, dude. I think a lot of people are just excited for 9.1. They can't wait for 9.1 to get there already. I think that's what it is, really. But yeah, there's definitely a big portion of audience that's excited for Night King 4 out of 5 perfect. There's definitely a lot of people excited for TBC. Like, I get it. They're out there. Like, just look at the amount of like views that Asmongold gets when he's on TBC or whatever, right? Like, there's people, or I guess there's people that like watch the Asmongold for Asmongold, but like, there's definitely a lot of hype for TBC. Like, during pre-patch, servers were full. Like, servers were flooded. And during the release, I think they're literally going to be full constantly. So, yeah. But those packs better, like, enhance the best. What are you feeling of, what do you feel like you're going to play Chicago in 9.1 for your Covenant? 9.1 will release when Cyberpunk gets fixed? Never? I don't know about that. I'm hoping it'll be as early as possible, man. The earlier the better. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping it's like end of June, beginning of July. Like that one Chinese streamer that, what is it? That one Chinese streamer that said in his live stream. It was like a Chinese Twitch TV basically, and the guy was talking about, like, somebody was talking crap in his chat, and he started bragging to the guy, and he said he met some dudes with NetEase, which run like the WoW in China, and he met them for dinner with his agent or whatever, and they slipped him in for the patch coming out like with the 4th, which is the reset day for China, but for NA, or maybe it's not the 4th, maybe it's the 1st, but for us it's like 29th, the reset day. So I don't know, dude. I'm kind of hoping like that would be actually pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. Like, there's like some people are saying it's going to be until the end of July or maybe even end of August. Some people are saying like 2020. Like, it's actually going to take that long. I'm hoping not. That'd be crazy. I probably felt like TBC would get back to 9.1 moving my house. Yeah, I feel like if you guys want to try TBC, I mean, it's no different. Like, you're paying sub for a while, you could literally play TBC right now. Level some belts, man. Leveling is a lot quicker now. Like, classes also feel a little bit better to play. Like, they actually have a bit more things going on. I think it'd be a new, cool experience to kind of, like, refresh yourself from retail. So by the time, like, 9.1 comes out, you've been playing TBC for a bit, it just will give you, like, a bit of a different perspective, right? Because there's a lot of people that tried, like, Classic, and they were like, man, retail really does have a lot of this quality of life things that people are kind of used to. So maybe there's going to be like almost like a newfound appreciation for things. We do have a 5 out of 5 for Alex ready. I don't know how Broton is doing for his group, but if you guys want to join any 5v5 1v1 groups, player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, top 5, enter. And Broton got solo, man, flight solo. I guess whoever was in Broton's group joined maybe Alex's group. Night King has one more that he needs on Alliance. This is one more for Alliance boys. CBC, by the way, I mean, a PTR is public chest realm, available for everybody. Literally anybody can get it. Just need to add it to your account and download it, which if you do data sharing, it shouldn't take long at all. I'm following 100 so far, especially with the personal tank. True. Yeah. My guy went to Alex Boton. If you got an Alliance, Night King is looking for a +1, dude. If Night King gets a +1, dude, we're good to go. What are you talking about, Venter? You have a Demon Hunter. They're good. I don't really know Demon Hunters that well, though. Like, I still need to level my Demon Hunter. And you know what? I might start leveling my Demon Hunter in my free time on retail. Because I do want to actually try playing a Demon Hunter. I need to get a Priest up and running to max level. I need to get a Demon Hunter up to max level to see what's good. But yeah, as far as I understand, Venti Demon Hunter isn't terrible. Technically, Night Phase stronger damage-wise, just raw numbers. But like, Ventir isn't bad. It does have some defensive benefit for like, if you do Mythic Pluses. And let's say your Mythic Plus group doesn't have a Ventir for your group, you can go Ventir Demon Hunter without like too much of a damage loss. It's really not bad. It's just as like, when you're looking for like the top performers, it's not the highest performer, but it definitely does have like moments where you can do a lot of damage. Like meta and apply, what is it, the Ventir Mark? I forget what's it called, but when you metamorphosis, you apply the Ventir Monk, the common ability, to everybody around you. That could do a lot of AoE. And also it's a minute cooldown, so like you can keep on the enemy quite often. And if you go for like an I-beam haste buff, I think it also scales off of that too. Like it has an extra tick in there. Waiting for Biomutant to be released 25th of May. Yo, I actually seen some of Biomutant, dude. I still have subscribed to PewDiePie. I watch him from time to time, and he was streaming Biomutant. And actually, I had Kren look at that game with me as well. It's a weird looking game, but I don't even understand. Like, is that even online or is that a full single player? I really can't tell. Like, it's if you don't know what Biomutant is, you basically, it's like a, think of it like, kind of like, I don't even know if there's a game that you can like compare it to, but it's kind of like this RPG thing with story, sorta. And it's from a third person where you can go slash, hack and slash, or shooting as like a squirrel or a gerbil or like some sort of a furry creature, and you can like customize everything about yourself from like your class to like what you're good at, strength, charisma, agility, all that, and like it shapes your. It's a single player RPG. Oh, it is. Okay, I thought it would be multiplayer for some reason. Like, it looked like that'd be kind of fun, you know, having like mini dungeons with four other people. But if it's single player RPG, I guess that's pretty cool too. I was wondering, like, I thought it was multiplayer first, but I guess it's an RPG. Yeah, it's like an action RPG with like exploration and stuff. It looks weird. Like, it's an uncommon, interesting little game. It's an interesting little game, not something that's up my alley really though. At least I don't think. We need one more Alliance boys for Night King to get a 5-man, and Alex is ready to go for a 5v5 1v1 Duels boys. Broton still looking for more Horde players, so if you guys want to join them, the way to find the groups that are available right now, like Night King's group as Alliance, player versus player, premier group, custom PvP, find a group, top number 5 at the top, enter, and you can find them. You can join them. Broton, do you have an Alliance? Because you literally could go Alliance and maybe join Night King. It would actually be pretty good on groups. But it's in 2 groups of 5, man. That's all we need. 2 5-mans, and we're good to go for the 5v5 1v1 Duels. 5? Perfect. Awesome. Didn't take us long at all. So we got Alex and Night King 5. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna alley now. Alright, sounds good, my dude. Did you join Night King? Is that what happened? Blade's Edge first up, boys. So, I want to see if we get any new Honor talents in here today, dude. I want to see some new Honor talents and maybe even Legos. If you guys want to try new Legos Honor talents, now is the perfect time to do it. Right now is the perfect time to try. We got a Hunter. That could be some new stuff in here. Chili Pilly with a DK Lego. Grim Grip. I don't know if he got that Mortal Strike in there. Because a lot of classes got some new stuff, like Chicago, for example, said they are trying the new Unleash shield, so that's going to be interesting how it's going to look. Switch. If you guys want to send me a screenshot over on Discord, like what is the setup you're running, just so I have a better idea to what to expect, like let me know, dude. Like if let's say like VAR or Hunter XD is running something interesting, something new, it's gonna be hard for me to see unless like it has a direct effect. But it'll be very interesting. Team 1, we got ourselves Grim Grip as a Fury Warrior. Facing the wrong direction, but this man is beautiful either way, dude. We got ourselves Christina as a Feral Druid Night Fae. Copium. We got ourselves Vargar, as well as Chicago on the Horde versus Team 2, together with Chili Chill Pills himself. Is he gonna be first up? We got ourselves Kentucky in the back with Chris God. We got ourselves Hunter XD as well as Copy Finn. It looks like Chill Pills is gonna be first up. Copium setting up a big old Casbolt with a Cataclysm right after. Soul Rod to follow. Has himself a really strong opener. Chili Pilly. Let's see what setup he's running. Try to get himself some big damage here. I think it's going to be a stun to Loco P. There's going to be Bonzafell around the corner. Does he get it? Bonzafell do go down with a Mortal Coil. Does run him out. Getting quite a bit of damage. That's going to be turned up the heat with Dark Zone Stability. Chili needs himself quite a bit of self-heals rolling here. AMS is up. Does he play the new spell warding on a talent? Does he play the silence? Because Frost DKs, I'm going to guess he's playing maybe the haste reduction on a talent. And actually, I'm gonna pull up the honor talents. You know what? I'm gonna pull up the honor talents because I actually have a website where I can see all the new stuff, so I can call them out by name. I think it's gonna be more important. Gonna be a Chili Pilly popping off the extra pet summon to try to see if he can deal with the damage coming out from the Warlock. Bonzafell coming down. Does he go to interrupt it? He does. Fear's going to be up next. Does he have Lichborn for it? He decided it's not so Lichborn just yet. Bonzafell with Fear is going to run him. Actually, it never got caught in a Bonzafell. It's going to be a full flesh cap. No way for Lock OP to prevent the damage there, or at least the damage reduction aspect, really. Mortal Coil into a Fear on Chili. I don't know if he does have Lichborn or not. Taking a bit of fire damage is going to be a bit of a death pack to at least to try to supplement for a little bit extra survivability. Does get an extra shield. That's going to be AMS on top of it. So it looks like he is playing the Spell Warden talent. So it does give him a little bit of damage reduction from magic hits. Does take down the Succubus too, which is going to be a quick summon for Loco P. If you could go for another kill on the Succubus, he'll be in a great position. He is using Chain of Ice quite often, so I'm guessing he's maybe running Bitter Chill. That's going to be Chill Pills. He'll go for a Silence onto Loco P. Held on to that Silence for a while. Has about a minute CD on that Silence. Needs himself quite a little bit of healing. Death Strikes are not going to be enough, I don't think. But it looks like he might be going down. Just a few more Globals needed for Loco P. And I also wonder if Chrysler is going for the Shadowburn, because Shadowburn did get buffed quite a bit. Shadowburn is actually buffed by quite a ton, actually. So I wonder if he's using Shadowburn for this duel. I guess we need to be a little bit careful. Like if he goes for an insta-kill on Chili, then he might be. It's hard to track it though, because it doesn't have an animation really. Like he throws his hand out and it's just a little bit of shadow smoke appears around Chill. Gonna be a blind onto Loco P as Chili trying to go for a bit of a setup. Gonna be a stun onto Lock, trying to see if he can get that stun with AMS ahead of time before. CC comes out from Succubus but doesn't quite get it. Another grip into Loco P with a Mortal Coil and a Fear right after. As Locke trying to get himself a setup. I'm really watching carefully for the Shadowburn, because that did get buffed. And Chrysler was talking about how it actually could be pretty good. Chili recovered quite a lot of health, by the way. Look at this guy. Actually went from like no health to basically full. Big O Scalable does hit him. That's a... I don't even know what just happened. That effect from the Frost and Sphere was a little weird. It was like a clouded smoke in the ground. But then Loco P just turned around. One Casbolt, couple instants. I think he is running Shadowburn. I think there's no way he is not. But again, it's really hard to tell if he is. His God is going to be up next as a Retribution Paladin. We'll see if he can stand toe-to-toe with your boy. Loco P tried to go for a little bit of a drain life, just recover a bit of health after an engagement with the DK, but still keeping Kisgat at a distance. That's going to be Bonzafell. Does he walk out of it with a Fear? It looks like he doesn't. If he stays in place, does he walk out of it? Does force him out with a Fear. In the end, he did. Cancel flying that Kisgat does pre-shield Avengers just to try to deal with it. I wonder if Kisgat is playing the Judgment Dispel talent. I wonder if that's what he's doing. Also, could be going for a Judgment on the Succubus to give a bit of a cleave onto Loco P. That could be pretty good to cleave down the pet as well as the as well as the Warlock. Gonna be a Mortal Coil with a bubble coming out for Kisgod. Blind onto Loco P. Kisgod trying to see if he might be able to one-shot him. Big ol' wreck coming out. It's gonna be quite a bit of damage. All holy damage, so that doesn't break blind. Copium does take the port to try to bail out of there. Plenty of health to deal with. Does use a Battle Master Trinket to deal with the damage though. Kisgod walking next to him a little bit too close with that Fear. Fear with a Bonzo Fell. Could walk him out. Does he want to? Fear. Is it gonna do it? Oh, it does at the very end. Oh, with a cast mode right after. Oh my god, you just put the enemy in such a bad situation where they have to walk out or die, and they're gonna die immediately anyway. Hunter is gonna be up next as a Ventier Hunter, playing with Chakrams, actually getting super melee up close and personal with Loco P. Is he gonna swap out his pets? He does have a main pet right now, but I wonder if he's playing like a different build as a Hunter, if he's playing like a different setup. Manic bandages are available. He's going to be able to get quite a lot of healing. Succubus trying to make its way over, but plenty of recovery for the Hunter still for now. Now, Hunters did get new honor challenges. They could swap out their pets, and they could also use the pet defensive ability or pet special ability 50% more often with a 50% cooldown reduction on that. Loco P going for the Fear onto the undead pet. Looks like the Serpent Poison is what's going to be the use, or the new Chimera Poison for the Hunter, which is a poison that's going to rotate in effectiveness. First, it's a slow, then it's a silence, then it's a healing and damage reduction. I think it's healing done and damage done reduction. Stun to Loco P. Hunter trying to see if he can walk out, and looks like Feign Death does get you, maybe with the Hunter Legendary for Feign Death, but it looks like it does get you out of Bonzo Fell, so he can actually avoid that damage if he uses Bonzo Fell for it. So that's a pretty good way to avoid just free damage that the Warlock would normally get. So that's interesting. That is a new honor talent for Hunters though, with the Serpent Sting or the Chimera Sting. It is on a minute cooldown, and it does basically put all your previous stings together, but I feel it's just not quite as, because it's just, you could see it from a mile away. If you have a Dispel for poisons, you're going to be able to get rid of that immediately. Loco P does have his Succubus actually frozen. I don't think Hunter tried to see if he could freeze him, but the Succubus freeze does give him small advantage. There's going to be a Cataclysm around the corner. Hunter is going to take a bit of damage here. Try to see if he can trade blows with Loco P, but the instacast for Warlock is just melting Hunter. I think he is Shadowburn. I think he has to be Shadowburn. I think he's come flagging, but I think he's also Shadowburning for a lot of instas. Like, he doesn't, like, the castles is just icing on a cake. He just can go for instas the whole time if he wants to. 12% dampening Loco P and making sure he's caught up on health. That's going to be the freezing trap on the Succubus as Hunter recovering with manic bandages. Definitely good for him. Mortal Coil getting sent out though. Fear to follow right afterwards. Hunter is in a bad spot, getting loaded up with dots. And for Loco P, the dots are rolling. Could just go for a bunch of instacasts. I think that was a Shadowburn just there too. Like, you technically can use Shadowburn for an execute, and you should, but you technically could use it besides just an execute for a little bit extra damage. I actually want to see how much damage a Shadowburn is at the end of the run. Gonna be Hunter not in a great position, kind of out in the open, does a Turtle Shell. That's gonna be Exil. Feign Death for a second to get, I guess, maybe, looks like he is not even playing the Hunter Legendary with Feign Death, and as far as I can tell. He doesn't get that momentary shield every time he Feign Deaths, or really removes any of the dots from him. Stun onto Loco P, Copium as he trades a Fear. Gonna be a Hunter, look at that. Feign Death, no shield. So it looks like he maybe still does take off the dots off of him as an auto talent, but he doesn't have a Legendary doing that for him. So that's interesting. I do wonder what honor talent he decided to run instead. I don't think the Ventio honor talent Legendary works yet, does it? Gonna be a Turtle Shell real quickly for Hunter. Looks like he's still maintaining it. I actually removed it. Okay, I thought it was just a visual bug, but I guess his turtle was removed. Interesting. Interesting. Loco P so far has been able to hold strong against the melee of Team Alliance. There's quite a lot of them. It's gonna be next, dude. It's gonna be either one or the other melee. Oh no, one of them is not a melee. Kentucky is elemental. I think Kentucky is waiting for Copy. If Copy is there. But I think Kentucky might have to go if Copy is AFK. We'll see how this works out though. Wall together with the Earth Elemental for extra stamps. He's trying to give himself as beef of a shield as he can, ready to engage immediately. It's gonna be really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. 8 minutes into this duel, 24% dampening. Kentucky already getting hit with a pet CC. Actually swapping out to go with the Succubus instead of the interrupting pet with the Fell Hunter. That's interesting. Kentucky is gonna have Light Lasso ready for Loco P. Trinkets out of it. Bonzafell getting set up. A Stroke can be getting set up for Kentucky. Having to walk out of Bonzafell with a Mortal Coil. Big damage on Loco P. Just go for the big instant cast that actually just melts the shaman completely. Absolutely decimating him with just instacast abilities. He literally doesn't even need to cast a spell at the enemy. He just needs to set up a big old Bonzafell, throw Mortal Coil. Hopefully the enemy walks out of the Bonzafell and just blow all his instacast abilities during that, dude. All the conflags and shadow burns, everything. This is actually kind of a nuts setup. Bonza fell into copies. He's trying to approach, has to take the damage. If he wants to get in melee, he's going to have to start worrying of himself early. And Lock P got that mobility. Get himself in a good position where he has the port available. He can always change up positional. That's going to be copy out in the open with a full Fleshcraft available. Drop it down Infernal. The first time we're actually seeing the Infernal in the arena. So for Lock P, that should be a lot of soul shards available too. Maybe big Casbolts after. Mortal Coil into copy. Does have a trick if he wants to use it here. Loco P didn't really do too much damage during that Mortal Coil. That's going to be interrupted on the Shadow. Bonzafell is up. Copy knows that he's going to have to do something here. That's going to be no Tremor for the Fear. Trinkets out of it actually. He's going to drop down the zone for Loco P. With the, what is that totem called again? Oh no. Oh no, what is that totem called again? Copy getting blasted with Casbolts though. Sunder for Copy needs to recover a little bit of health. Is going to start channeling or trying to get us a lot of that Maelstrom into a big old heal. Does have the Succubus to actually get a Maelstrom from. So you should be turning around on the Succubus to just get whatever Maelstrom he can. There he goes. Needs whatever healing he can get right now. Instacast healing is exactly what he needs to bring him from the brink of death. Copy is still under a lot of pressure though. A ton of pressure. Can decurse himself quite often though. So should be constantly decursing himself for the Curse of Exhaustion, as well as maybe Curse of Weakness in case Loco P does go for that. Gonna be a full dot setup with Bonzafell. Not much you can really do. Try to stay still in Bonzafell. Reflected, hacks on himself with the Fear right after. Maybe he waits up Bonzafell long enough. He did. Loco P though hooks up a full Casbolt for him. And actually just decimated the team. Using more Shadow Burns than before. Oh! Oh, the UI screen for this is a little different. Was this here? Was this frame always there? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, yo, Chrysler, I need to see your breakdown of abilities, dude. I need to see, was it actually just a lot of Shadow Burns? Because it looked like you barely had to cast. Like, Chaosbolts hurt, but those Shadow Burns looked like they hit a ton. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one up and running again. I need to bring up the, where is it? There's Shaman on this list. Oh, there it is. Static Field Totem. There it is, dude. Yeah, I actually have this website I'm using called drustvar.com. It's like a WoW PvP centric website. And they actually have a section covering like some of the new honor talents coming up in 9.1. So if I'm forgetting them, I can actually bring it up. Because this is going to be new honor talents for me to learn, dude. That was Static Field Totem, by the way. So he dropped down. Wait, let's see this, dude. Let's see. Is that screenshot right there? Shadowburn? Oh my god. Wait, chat, look at this. Look at the Shadowburn. Yo, look at this. What is this? Bro, what is this? Oh, Kentucky hit me up with the damage he did. What is this, dude? Look at this instacast. He's actually not Casbolting at all. Shadowburn hits for what? It looks like an average of 4k? Bro. Dude, that's just like a, what, 5% of someone's health? Is that what it is? No, no, no. 8, no. We have like 40k health. 10%. Ah, he did 10 of those, they're dead. With flags, he doesn't need to cast at all. He just instas. He maintains an immolate, maintains Soul Rot, Bonzafell that you have to walk out of. Mortar calls you out. Conflag, Shadowburn, Shadowburn. Oh my god. That's actually so good. That's actually so strong. Let's go again. Let's go again, dudes. Let's go again. Time for them new honor talents. You know what I mean? Ice blocks very challenging to play. Not. Ice blocks. Luke. Wait, Lock Luke's very challenging to play. Not. Oh, come on, man. Well, if you can beat him, join him. Am I right? I think this is a good opportunity if you guys want to PvP in the next patch. Level of Warlock as an alt. I think I'll have fun with it. Level of Warlock as an alt. Like, there's no point of complaining about him. You might as well just join him. I mean, Static Field Totem, see how it works. Sounds good. Yeah. Static Field is, that's a new one, right? Yeah, that thing can be pretty good. Like, to trap somebody from chasing you or from running away from you, that can be really good. Like, imagine using Static Field on Chrysler there. Let's just try to gateway. I wonder if that Static Field would keep him in place. I think that could be really, really strong. Potentially really, really strong. I wonder if They're gonna make Chrysler go last now. That team is gonna be like, yo, Chrysler, can you go last, my dude? Yeah, you're going last. Unanimous decision here. Yeah, you ain't getting to play today. PTR 20? Yo, dude. Getting them PTR deals, dude. I'm hoping to go for a little bit longer with PTR deals, by the way. If you guys wanna hop on, try alts, maybe try different characters, try different stuff on the new patch 9.1 stuff. New honor talents and whatnot. Alrighty, switch. We got us as Team 1 together with Grim, who's going to be going up first. On that team, we got us as Christina, Lock, OP, Copium, VAR, as well as Chicago. On the other team, we got us as Chili Pilly with Kentucky. We got us as Kiss God. Hunter is going to be first up, sitting camo, waiting out for the Warrior, and Copy Finn. And Hunter is going to just drop around, just dots off the bat. Stormbolt flying for Grim. Going in for a big old charge together with a Condemn by the looks of it. Is that what that was? It seemed like a Condemn from a mile away. Unless it wasn't a charge. I think it was just a Condemn. I think it was a Condemn with an on-time that gives you like a free charge. Gonna be Raging Blows coming up right after. Hunter trying to go for the Chimeric Poison, but the big Condemns are coming through. Grim is gonna have some of his damage reduced with the last Chimeric Poison, doing big damage, slamming down. The Hunter XD did have to pop himself in Rage Regen to try to live through the damage of the Hunter. But before a Turtle Shell came down, Grim was able to get himself big claps. He actually had so much distance, dude. What is the honor talents? Yo, Chrysler, can you hit me up with Christina? I want to see what this man is running for honor talents. Big damage onto Kiss God, forcing out a trick out of him with a Shield of Vengeance. Reflect up for Grim Grip to deal with a Hammer of Justice. Probably expecting any moment. Gonna be Rebuke almost coming out for Kiss God. Go for the big damage versus Grim. Does bust out of the stun early because he is an orc. Try to see if you might be able to get the hell out of dodge. Does not get to. Might to give himself a little bit extra health to work with. That is going to be a rallying cry. Try to see if he can get himself a Door of Shadows with a little bit of a shield from the Draven Soul Bite. Getting those slidey Condemns too. I think it's an honor talent for warriors. I don't know what it is. Is it? That's not Victor Rush, but it's the one where Execute does give you a bit of a charge. Stormbolt onto Kiss God, getting quite a substantial amount of damage on him. Try to get his Raging Blows up and running. Try to get some rage in there. Kiss God is an Execute Rage. That's going to be Shattering Throw for the Musket Protection. I think you can actually Condemn through it. I think you could actually Condemn right through it. Gonna be Kiss God. Try to see if he can turn some damage around versus Grim. And Grim is not forcing himself over there. He's not looking to run over there to Kiss God immediately. Kiss catching up on a couple of heals. Bubba's the only thing that's available for him. Does have Shield of Vengeance coming back really soon. But Grim so far has just been putting grim damage in this man. Death Sentence, thank you boys. So Death Sentence gives him a charge. Then he has the normal talent where his Wreck gives him a stronger empowered Raging Blows. We chose to give him a charge. So he actually has like Death Sentence charge, Raging Blows charge during Wreck, and then he has normal charges. This man is sliding, dude. He's doing the cha-cha slide, dude. Cha-cha real smooth. Grim going for a Fear versus Kiss God, seeing the Shield of Vengeance out of the Paladin, probably wants to combine some damage together with that Shield of Vengeance, and Grim trying to avoid it as best as possible. Doesn't want to hit into that shield to take extra damage. Does have a trick it back up, that's also in Rage Regen. Kiss God does have some damage coming back up online very, very soon without wings. And Grim looking to catch it, does get that charge from afar. That's going to be Reflect up early, getting those Condemns early onto Kiss God, trying to make the big damage work. Big Dammy. Oh, actually just get it back-to-back Condemn. Stun to Kiss God. Could be really bad. Does he go for a bubble? Looks like not enough. Does he go for a stun to Grim? Hopefully he did. Big Condemns to follow. Trying to Word of Glory heal it. That's going to be that bubble. And Grim, if he has the angle, he should be able to go for a Shatter. Does have the angle. Shatter thrower comes out. Kiss, you better have something for this. Is going to go for wings with massive heals. Grim just needs to end him right now. Does he have the Rage and Blow? Rampage Mortal Strike effect? That's my question. Does he run the Mortal Strike effect? That's my question. Because if he hasn't, this could put pressure on Kiss God. Stun to follow. It does take down a Paladin. Now the question is, does he play the new Slaughterhouse? Oh, you look at the Feral. I'm yo, Chrysler, can you show me a screenshot of the Warrior? That would work too, man. I appreciate it. I actually reflected the silence on Chilipilli. I looked for a second away. Because Chrysler, he gave me the Christina's honor talents, which I appreciate, but I really want to see what Grim was running. If you have a second, I appreciate you though. I really, really do. It's an interesting setup Christina's rolling. Big damage under. Oh my god, I looked away for a second. And Chill Pills was down. What? What? Okay, so he is playing Slaughterhouse. Okay. So he's Slaughterhouse. He's also playing that Death Sentence, as well as The one where 2 raging blows gives you a heal and a rage constantly. Copy trying to trap Grim in there, does hit him with a stun totem afterwards, but Grim did have a blade storm right as the stun totem hit. Reflect available for the hex. Does he get the hex off? He's gonna interrupt their flash scout up next for Copy to get himself a little bit of recovery. I'm fine, here we go. Yo, you're good, Christ, you're good. I appreciate you for getting me the screenshot, man. I just wanted to see what he was running. So he is playing the new Honor Town Slaughterhouse though, so that's huge. That does give him like a, every time he gets a rampage on an enemy, he provides a 60% damage or healing reduction to that enemy. So no healing while rampage is on you, dude. No healing while Slaughterhouse is on you. Grim, actually kind of low on health, needs to get himself a big old charge and a heal from Copy. As many bloodthirsts as you can get is going to be helpful here. Does get himself the ignore pain to ignore some of the damage Copy got going on, but the shaman got him on the ropes right now though. Unless Grim can recover somehow in rage regeneration in just 5 seconds, could maybe get summoned, actually getting some damage back to Copy. Is Copy the one really in trouble here? Gonna be big condemns back to back. Grim actually taking Copy out with Light the Lasso right after. Does he go for enrage regen? He might have to reflect his up for the first zap, and the second zap does go through. The wall is up for Kentucky. Wait, Grim is just rampaging here. Wait, is the rest of it, is that, that's a really quick duel then. Gonna be another static charge totem. He does take it out immediately, charging on versus Kentucky. Can Kentucky recover? This man is still holding on to enrage regeneration. I'm surprised he lived as long as he did. Massive condemns to follow, and oh my god. This boy, dude, this was rage unleashed. Everybody were, last game, just nobody let him play. Grim? Well, how much damage did you do? Jesus Christ, he actually healed a ton too, but the damage he did is also pretty good. Just put the whole enemy team into a lockdown. Jeez. Did he just chill? What did he just hit you like with a really fat 96% healing versus a class that only heals 5% HP anyway? Yeah, I guess it is a ton, isn't it? Yeah, that is a ton. I guess you're not gonna get any healing at all. That's crazy. Did Chilpus try to play very defensive there? Does that reduce your death pack too? Like, does it give you like not as much health and more of it is necrotic out? He was Grim for the pally? Dude, honestly. Wow, that was actually nuts. That was actually nuts. That's the first time we've seen a Fury Warrior play the new auto talent too. That thing is effective, huh? I think it's really effective. I guess Venti is still the go-to then, huh? How much damage was his execute condemn? I mean, I'm still wrapping my head around what happened there. I feel like I missed a good portion of that duel. Like, I wasn't mentally there. I wasn't mentally prepared for have a chill pill run out, try to figure out the screenshot what Onitance is running, and then look it back, and then condemn comes down, and then chill is. I feel like I just missed out a important portion of that duel just now, dudes. I can't get over that. All right, Night King, Alex, let me know when you guys are ready to go, boyos. Let me know when you're ready to go. Yo, chill. If you want to try some Unholy, man, try the new stuff with Unholy. That could be really, really strong too, right? Or if you want to give Frost a few more tries, man, I say you should do that, man. Another group for you. Atho, what are you doing, man? Atho, why don't you join us for some duels, dude? Broton, 2 more Horde. Does he just need 2 more? Yo, boys, we got ourselves Broton trying to get some more boys in there. He got ISCU. They need 2 there. Then we got ourselves Alex, who needs a +1 there as well. Boys, no more Horde. It was needed. Last one, guy. It's all good, my dude. Every single button I have gets affected by more surface, Icebound, and AMS, but AMS gets affected by damp. Technically, since he's condemning you, wouldn't spell warding technically work? Does that work against it? Because it is shadow damage. Couldn't you kind of constantly keep getting like shield procs with it? I'm leveling battle pets kick W. Oh yeah, it is the week for battle pets, isn't it? I think Wowhead said something on it. Yeah, super squirt day for E Realm, 2nd of May. Level battle pets quickly. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Play weird talents, but I don't really have not weird talents to play versus melee. They made all my talents anti-caster. That's true. Yeah, I guess what can you really do against melee? I guess you could slow them. The haste reduction could be kind of okay too with Chain of Ice, maybe. Yeah, you guys have silence. Let me see. Let me look at the Death Knight kit again. I guess Death Echo. You could like just advance and run away from him, right? Let's see. Dead of Winter with a stun is pretty good. Death Chill, the root could actually be pretty decent though, couldn't it? Once the Chain of Ice, or most switch and Chain of Ice apply Death Chill, root in the target place. It's like you can just kind of keep rooting an enemy. I would imagine at least. Just like root and run away. Delirium, cooldown effective movement, recovering abilities. I don't know, maybe like if it's a melee heavy group, maybe they're just rooting them and walking away from them. It's a chance to proc magic damage. Condemn doesn't condemn enough to keep it procced when it's needed. Fair enough. I guess it's like you can just kind of cross your fingers and like hopefully just procs constantly over and over. Alex is ready. Awesome. We got us as Night King and Broton, waiting for them to have their groups ready. We're good to go, man. Balance aren't welcome. Those birds can fly back to TBC. Where the balance druids? Yo, I think Alex or Broton. I think Broton was trying to make some balance druid play. Were balance good in TBC or something? 12% haste is nothing when you can't heal. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But if you root them, you can just kind of walk away from them. I'm just trying to like think like what can you use in PTR, I guess in melee. And I guess like a root. That's advance and root, walk away from them. Like, no, just not root them at all. I feel like it's better than nothing. That shows a dead talent. I mean, if a melee is chasing after you, will I give up and join Alex? Alright, Broton. Sounds good, my dude. Sounds good, my guy. I'm just trying to think of like anything that could be usable there. And like rooting a melee and walking away from them seems like a good idea to me. I think about balance, but they're just ridiculous now. Boomies in retail? Yes. In TBC? Are they ridiculous in TBC? I don't play TBC enough to know. ISU, you got a group? Yeah, no one wants me in this group? Yo, my man, you could always make your own group, right? If you make your own, man, then you will be wanted. Because everybody will want to join your group. And your whole group is up as free? ISU. Oh, that's you too. Yeah, so Alex had a group. Broton had a group, but Broton decided to give up. So if you make a separate group for the Horde, man, that could work out too. Or if you have an alliance, you could always join Night King, ICU, Isaac. You could always join Night King. He's looking for more alliance boys. Are you, Chilpos? Are you still going to make groups for alliance or someone taking over? Nothing? Oh, okay. Wait, are you still making a group or did you give up on that? Because we had some boys on the alliance trying to make some groups together. If only a certain somebody named Atherman would join the alliance groups and help the boys out, show them how it's done. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I could jump a tournament. Yeah, you're more than welcome to, guy. I don't actually like mean it like you have to. Yeah, if you want to do battle pads, don't worry about it. Just faction swap if you're on Horde, copy cards twice. That's true. Yes, you can swap characters around. I think it's a super specific scenario where I would use Death Shield once, but forgetting the other 4 people I have to potentially worry about. That's true. That's true. I don't know. I guess, yeah, if you're looking like statistically, like, hey, do I play against, like, do I prep for all these casters in a group that are going to be super spooky? Or do I prep for, like, the one melee? Yes, I totally agree with you on that one. Yeah, it's like you would want to prep for the casters. Because what are the chances you'll actually run into the melee? But when you do run into the melee, I'm trying to think, like, actually, now that you put it in my head now, like, trying to think of, like, which honor talents would be best in that case, then. I think Dead of Winter Stun is decent. I think Silence is good, Spell Warden is good. I guess you would want Spell Warden, maybe, right? Yeah, it's a tough decision, actually, when you think about it. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, just, if you want to try Unholy, though, man, more than welcome to. Need to level Daisy as the killer slot? Oh, really? Okay. Want to see it go Unholy for me as well, I would. Nope. Want to keep testing Frost? Yeah, man, more than welcome to, my guy. Do you have a full group, Chill Pills? Like, do you guys need more people, or are you guys ready? Because Alex is ready. As awful as it is in 1v1. I think that's probably the best way to, like, test in the class, trying it out over and over and over until you can figure something out, and giving Blizzard some feedback on, like, hey, we have a lot of tools, like, for casters, but against melee, we don't really have any tools at all, you know? Because maybe they'll add you guys some different auto talent, or maybe just make DKs a little bit passively better against physical classes. There's always opportunity to change stuff. If you guys on holiday, it kind of destroys the name, Chill Pills. True, I guess. Chili Willy or Chili Pilly. It does kind of destroy the name in a sense. Let me know, Chill Pills, if you have a group, my guy. If you have still a 5-man, because Alex is ready. And they're ready to play. Sounds good, but no one is on but do one is on holiday for a week, just done testing Frost. That'd be a fair point, yeah. Chill equals Frost? True, true. True, true. What would his name be if you went unholy? Instead of Chill Pill, it'd be what, like Sour Pill? Like, I'm thinking like unholy usually has to do with like undead, like the blight, the scourge, pestilence. Wouldn't be as good. Just wouldn't be as good. You would have to change the name altogether. I don't think you would be able to kill the pill part in there. Not happening. But the group is not happening, or playing unholy is not happening. I literally don't like robot specs. Fair enough. Death pill. Oh, death pill though. I didn't think about death pill. So, I think Buff's gonna get a big nerf from Blizzard. I think Buff's gonna get a big nerf from Blizzard. Buffs. 5? Perfect. Let's get you guys back in there. Back into the action. Back into the fun, dude. I really do like the 5V5 1v1s on night 1, by the way. PTR. Dude, these are super enjoyable to watch. So many new things happening. Like, some of these autotowns are kind of janky, so I think it's good that we are able to play them right now and kind of expose the jankiness of some of these autotowns. I honestly think it's kind of good. You know? Twitch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Broton as a Boomy. Oh. I like that one blind eye thing. Is the other eye blind? I think it is. I think I can kind of see it. Yeah, it is. I think it is blind. Playing that Boomy though. Christina as a Feral Joe. We got Loco P. We got Vargar as well as Chicago. Literally twerking. Literally banned on YouTube. We got ourselves Atha Woman on the team too with Chill Pills. Sticking to those guns as Frost. Kiss God as a Red. Hunter XD as well as Copy Finn. I do like your mug, by the way. I do like those gloves. Yeah, I think you basically are going for, and tell me if I'm wrong, isn't this like the alien mug from like Alien vs Predator? Like those dread looking things in the back. We got the mask. It's like very, very armored, but like swampy kind of look to it. We got ourselves Hunter going up first with a camo. But who is he going up first versus? I think whole team 1 is just in the arena. Whole team 1 is in a room. It looks like it's going to be Loco P, maybe? Is it Chrysler? Oh no. Wait, is he still Destro? He is still Destro. Okay. Looks like maybe he's going to switch it up a bit. Warlocks haven't got anything new in PTR in a bit, have they? I mean, they're still really, really strong. Besides, you know, Shadow Burn damage increase. That seems pretty strong. Hunter just opening up with a bunch of damage from, but this is throwing in the nades. But that's going to be a succubus sneaking its way over the side. It is going to catch him in a little bit of a succubus seduction. It's going to be Feign Death. Does walk out of. Oh, okay. So your Feign Death on a town is actually what can remove the Bonds of Felt damage or the debuff. Sounds of the Loco P is going to get reduced in the damage afterwards. Stone to follow as a Hunter, trying to go for as much value damage onto Loco P. Taking a bit of damage back from Log though. It's going to interrupt him on Shadow for a second. Loco P still has plenty of fire damage to work with. And that's just instant cast damage versus the Hunter. You literally can't even stop the instant cast. This guy with Shadow burns. It burns. Why is Chicago teabagging you? What? Oh, Chicago got gripped in you. They got put into place. Silence under Loco P. Kind of under a lot of pressure here. Does he have the port? He does have the port and the gateway. Chill Pills needs to see if he can get next to him. Probably going to take a gateway as soon as it's available. Loco P, I think, is just trying to wait out until he might be able to get a Mortal Strike. Oh, no. Mortal Strike. Mortal Coil effect versus Chili. Try to get some health. Passively just regenerating it with the Living Armor. Or Demon Skin. Why did I say Living Armor? Demon Skin. Gonna be a Succubus CC onto Chill. I don't think you can Lichborn out of it, can ya? It's gonna be something else. Chill, but Mortal Coil does run out of the He does run out of the Bonds of Fel. The shield from Spell Warden is going to give him quite a bit of an absorb though. About 10% of his health, if not more. I think it's a 6% damage reduction, 10% of your, or is it 10? I think it's 10% of your health as a shield, and you can proc back-to-back with the magic damage. So that could be pretty good, especially against the magic damage that Loco P got going on. Could have been Infernal joining the fight. Lots of instant counts on the Chili. He does need to worry about his health a little bit. IBF does come down, is going to get those constant shields back-to-back. Sounds of the Loco P. During his cooldowns, does he have a stun to follow? Going to be a big old gateway. Does the grip come out? Might need to grip ASAP if he can do it. Grips on the cast, stun to follow. Silence into a stun. That's actually such a strong combo. AMS available for Chili, is immune to CC for a bit. Loco P does bail out of the lots of self-heals happening here though. I think it was a Warlock Healthstone getting used. Does get interrupted on Shadow. Bonds of Fel is going to walk him out. They're trying to see if he can fear Chili out of the zone. It's going to be, I think, either Lichborn or he is... Oh, that is a Lichborn. So I thought maybe it was completely just immune DR'd with fears, maybe? Big old Castle coming out from a wall. It's going to be light inside for Chill, trying to avoid the damage from Loco P as best as he can. Big old shields available back-to-back. Every time he gets hit with a spell or takes damage from a spell, he has a chance to gain that shield from Spell Warding, which is a rune, actually. Rune of Spell Warding, which is not a rune that's usually used, but as an auto talent, not having to use your runes to get a rune slot for it, that is pretty good. Lockout on Shadow versus Loco P, gonna be a Mortal Coil for the Grippy Hand from Chill. If he can somehow catch up to Loco P, he might be able to use the Grippy Hand to do some damage. It looks like he's gripping literally everybody besides the Warlock, as the Warlock got himself plenty of mobility with the Soul Shape, and also lots of healing. I don't even know how he's catching up on heals. He literally just runs away, and while just AFKs from Chill, he literally just recovers all the health over time. AMS available for Chill is gonna prog the damage from Bonds of Fel. Big old port for Lock. And Chill out in the open, trying to see if he can waddle over to Loco P. Probably he's going to use the gateway here for all we know. Waddling towards the gateway at the very least. Might use the Succubus. Does actually get him caught with the Succubus immediately. Walking next to the gateway. Probably going to take it ASAP. Going to be an interrupt on the Nature Cast. Fear to follow it. Chill doesn't have Lichbone by the looks of it. Soul Rod does get applied. Incinerates are flying, and Loco P just needs more instants. Mortal Coil with the Bonds of Fel on a Chill is going to stand still and get himself a Flash Captain instead. Big old grip into Loco P to try to wait out for Bonds of Fel, not taking the free damage. He's trying to see if he can make some damage happen to the Succubus as well. Big old port out for Loco P. Does hit Chill Pill with a slow as well. Curse of Exhaustion on the way there. Interrupting him on the fear though. Chili getting himself an undead pet up. Looks like Chill is trying to get some damage onto Loco P. Starting to get a little more comfortable with some of the tools he has as a Frost Death, a big AMS for that Casbolt, absorbing a lot of it. But he's starting to get really comfortable playing Frost and having to deal with all that magic damage. AMZ coming down, that is a 3-minute cooldown up to a maximum of the health that Chill Pill has with versatility, which actually for PvPers who stack a lot of Versa, that's actually quite a bit of value. Loco P does go for the Battlemaster Trinket as well as a Hellstone while silenced. Lots of healing gotten from there. Mortal Coil at Chill Pill and try to see if he can waddle away. Chill just needs just a little bit more pressure, just a little bit more up to unlock just to get his damage out. And he'll be in a great spot. Bonds of Fel coming down yet again with Infernal Fear. Doesn't walk him out. He's trying to. The Lichborn comes in. Chill could go for a bunch of death goals to heal himself up. I think that's exactly what he's going to do. 5% dampening into the game. And Chill is just taking so much damage back to back from all those instants versus Chrysler, the Warlock. But he's still trucking in there, dude. He's still hanging in. He's still trying to stay in the game. I believe that Infernal might actually give him the Spell Warden proc often, because it radiates that Immolation aura. So I wonder if you can just constantly have a shield back up over and over like he does right now, because that shield is quite good. Mortal Coil sent a Chill Pill, doesn't sit long. There's going to be an interrupt at the last second on the Fear with a Succubus CC. He was only going to be able to interrupt one of those things. Full Cataclysm. Trying to see if he can fear Chill Pill out. Going to be AMS to deal with the fear. With a silence to follow right after. Loco P actually quite under a bit of pressure. Can Soul Shape while silence with a stun to follow. Does have a trinket. Does have a wall. If he wants to use it, that's going to be more mobility. Yeah, Grip coming out. Has the extra helping hand. Grip in Loco P. If he can only catch up to him. Try to see if he can get in the good position around this middle pillar grate area. With line inside. Able to get grips of the other dudes. But not exactly what he's looking for. Loco P most likely holding on to a Mortal Coil, waiting to send it as soon as he can. Actually goes for a gateway instead. Big old grip. Loco P does have a Mortal Coil, trying to run the other direction. Chill Pill does recover from Mortal Coil pretty quickly. but that's going to be a succubus seduction to stop in place. Loco P is kind of low on health. This might be good for Chill Pill. He might have been able to actually just outlast Loco P. That is going to be a stun. Drake inside of him immediately with a human racial. And Lock under a bit of pressure does have the port again. The gateway not available for a while. Trying to stay as mobile as possible though. The Triple can get a chain of ice, does get the chain. Big old grip stun to follow. As long as he can avoid the succubus seduction, he might be okay. Soul Rod up next. Does he have the silence to follow? Can he silence the wall? A mess is up for him. Trying to make the big damage happen. Does he take down the Warlock? Does a battle match, streaking back up. Trying to make whatever damage he can versus Chillpill. Instant cast flying, but that's going to be him going down. Finally, we're seeing the Warlock go down, boys. After that long of a game, Chrysler is a monster at Duels, dude. And Chillpill's played tooth and nail just to see if he can nail him down. And actually was able to do it. I was thinking maybe hope is lost, but he was actually able to do it. Chicago's up next. Is an enhancement shaman. Quite a bit of magic damage from enhance. The chill is actually that spell warden on a talent. It's actually going to get quite a bit of value. It's actually getting quite a bit of value. Not only does he reduce the magic damage takes, but the shields, dude. He can constantly get shields. I actually want to see what's Chillpill's healing at the end of this run. I want to see if anybody has the details for it. Just to see how much healing did he do and what contributed to most of his healing. I'm pretty sure a lot of it is like, you know, death strikes and death coil himself, but I think spell warding passive might actually be really, really strong with it. I think it shows just the kind of the weakness of Frost Death Knights a little bit. They don't have too much healing. Unlike Unholy, who actually has a lot more healing going into 9-1 with the necrotic wounds on a talent. Looks like Chicago's gonna back up for a second, give Chillpill the opportunity to at least recover. Is it trying to see if he can res? No, don't do it. Don't res her. No. I was gonna say for a sec. Yeah, Chillpill's just trying to recover whatever health he can, dude. Got himself a little bit of a shield. Actually walking up to Chicago. There goes the damage, dude. Wait until he has full cooldowns. He needs to be playing a lot carefully now. Big old Sunder onto Chili. As he's still trying to rampage through Chicago. Facial Vision coming down. Chili's going to take the full brunt of the damage from it. Silence out of Chicago. Actually prevented some of the healing Chicago can do. And that's actually quite a bit of healing for Chicago in just a second. Sound by Chill, which is going to unfortunately drink it out of Chicago. And Chill's stuck a tail. Having to go. Having to get the hell out of Dodge. He needs a little bit more runic power for the death calls, but he was able to get quite a lot of healing with that Lichborn. Lichborn just death call himself to full with a full bar of runic power. Chicago still continuing to just chase after the boy. That's going to be the movement sprint for the enhancement shaman, getting gripped by Chillpill. I don't know if Chillpill is playing that haste reduction on a talent here. He might need to get Chain of Ice immediately. Anti-magic zone coming down is going to give himself quite a big shield here from all those wolves attacking him. One of the wolves is nature damage. One of the wolves, I think, is frost hits. Chillpill having to rotate into death back. Actually kind of low on cooldowns to work with here. He's trying to maintain himself as best as he can, but he's pretty low on what he can really work with right now. It's going to get knocked back by Chicago. Gripping him in with a stun to follow. Does he have maybe a silencer after? Chillpill's super low on health. I think could be going down here any moment. Does get a silence out of Chicago. Whatever healing he can get is whatever healing he can get. AMS is up against magic damage. Physical damage that can still hurt him. A strong shot could take him out. Really bad situation. Actually does end up getting a kill onto Chicago. Go for the immediate death strike off of any enemy target. He didn't know who's going to be going up next to him. He needed a heal from a sword, so he needed to just pick somebody. Big old death strike. Get as much value as he could. This man is trying to fight through the impossible right now. He's actually still hanging in there, dude. I can't believe it. The amount of physical damage he can deal with is actually like non-existent, but the magic damage, if you throw a bunch of magic hits, he can actually kind of do stuff. Trying to go for whatever death strikes he can off of the pet. And look, someone keeps giving him the shield. I don't really know what I think is the chakram. Says the shadow damage. You know what? Any covenant ability I think is going to give him the any covenant ability is literally going to give Chillpills a shield. Like, look, grenade, shield. Does the shield only absorb magic damage, or is it just a shield overall? Silence onto the hunter is trying to see if he can avoid any damage from him, maybe with traps. It's going to be a hunter trying to get away. Chillpill's super low on health. The hunter is also low. Does have himself yet another Lichborn. The death calls are flying. Trying to maybe avoid manic bandage as best as he can. Doesn't have any defenses at all. That's more death calls flying in as much as possible. Used to maybe get some damage onto Var. Var goes for full acceleration. Chili's super low on health. Can he somehow turn around? Big kill shot comes down. There's only so much you could do at the end there with a big old kill shot. That is rough, boys. That is a rough. Woman is up next. Got himself a good position versus VAR. How do you see him? Did you pick up the eyes? You just kind of walked up and hit him with a hand of hindrance. Weird. Sounds of the Atho as the chimeric poison's coursing through his veins. It's actually going to have some of his damage reduced, actually, unless he dispels himself. Trying to make big damage happen versus VAR into a freezing trap immediately. Oh, if VAR can get himself a good setup onto Atho woman, might be able to make something happen. Maybe, potentially does hit him in a steel trap. Flesh trap behind the corner, trying to get whatever heal he can. Shadowlands shot is coming up for Atho woman. Big nades getting thrown in. VAR trying to see if he might be able to deal with the damage. Turtle shell coming down. That's going to be Broton almost running out, but he saw VAR not dead yet. Turtle shell not out of the game just yet. That's going to be Atho actually no health. Oh, bubbles it. Wait, VAR. Oh my goodness. The battle message streak and fall off if only VAR was paying attention to it. And next up is going to be Christina trying to get Atho in as much of an auto duel as he can. Just going to let him recover health while standing in his own acid. Plus, probably Christina doesn't want to walk into the acid either. He's like, nah, dude, I don't want to do it. Wait, Atho wants him to fight in the acid. Going to force him in there. Christina pokes in. Is like, you know what? Put some bleeds. I'm out. Peace. Christina is playing the new Mortal Strike effect for Pharaohs, by the way. I think it's Wicked Claws is the name. Just so I'm 100% sure here. I believe it is Wicked Claws. It is Wicked Claws. So infected wounds, which comes from your rake, can stack up to 2 times and now reduces the target movement speed up to 40% with 2 stacks and up to 2 stacks of 25% healing reduction. Rip and rake both apply Wicked Claws. So you can actually maintain on multiple enemies, which is going to be pretty good. Lots of pressure. Stun to Christina does go for a trick out of it. Bash to Atho. Big old Convoke coming down. Does go for a Blessing of Protection with an interrupt. But what Atho doesn't realize, and what you guys didn't realize, is we haven't seen the end of that Convoke just yet. Christina with that soul shape looks like he just blinked forward like a mage, but I guess it's like the model didn't really change fast enough. Walked up to tap Kiss God on his shoulder like, hey, what's up? I don't think he meant to auto him. But it's going to give himself a bit of a reset. Trying to go for an opener. Didn't get an opener because of Consecration. Big blind by Atho. Has himself a full set of wings. Storms is up for Christina. Does he have the bark skin? Does bust out of the blind the last second. Is going to give him as much self-healing as possible. Trying to turn the damage onto Atho woman. No bubble available for the Paladin anymore. Christina does have bark skin ready as well. And Atho is going to get hit with an Ursos. Trying to see if he can walk out of the wing, still rolling to Christina. Is in a bad position. Does not want to deal with the massive damage from a Paladin. Is actually not in a great spot. Does get slammed though. And Atho, oh my god, Battle Master Streak can do it. Does go down to the bleed, so that is a kill for Christina. That is a kill for the Feral Druid. That is technically his kill. Twice did Athoman's Battle Master Streak fall off. Like, it was just like good, fell off, and Kudo died to the Hunter. And this time with the bleeds from Christina did go down. Bubble up immediately for Kiss God as sees the full Convoke coming out with an incarnation for Broton. And Broton looking to get the hell out of dodge now. But did force out a bubble out of Kiss God. Could maybe go for a big setup now. He's in a good position to maybe go for a big go. He still has incarnation. Lots of Star Search power still available. Actually dropping stars there. Did you see that star? Is he going to go for a big Starfall play? Because he can maybe go for a big Starfall play versus Kiss God and just make these stars fall on him. Knocking him back for a sec. I want to see if he's actually going to go for the Starfall play. Is going to go for instant cast, trying to get some Star Surges in there. Going to be a Hodge onto Broton Bardskin. But is it going to be enough versus Kiss God's damage? Does he still help blind? He might still help blind. Is going to go for Judgment Cyclone onto Kiss God. Didn't have the fastest Cyclone to be instant cast. 60% dampening. Isn't going to let Broton get too much healing out of it. Trying to get whatever Hods he can with an Ursos. That hammer hurts. The hammer of the righteous hurts. Kiss God still charging at Broton. Doesn't want to let him get a reset. Looks like the Druid is going to get one either way. And Broton might have to go for a full reheal or as much of a reheal as he can. Did force out a big bubble out of Kiss God though, so he just did that. But whatever healing he can get is whatever healing he can get at this point. Does he have the Frenzy Regen? Does he have emergency heals too? I don't know if he does. Or doesn't. Kiss God and Broton, 60 minutes into this duel, 70% dampener at this point. Trying to see if he might be able to find the Druid. Cyclone rolling out and Broton does catch him out in the open. Trying to go for a bit of a Wrath Convoke. The Spirit's coming down. That's actually a really short Convoke. And now goes a star. If he gets up a kite, Kiss God into that little star over there, that could be quite a bit of damn. but he's all the way on the other side of the arena. Trying to go for a cyclone, gonna be Kiss God, landing the stun into a big old proc for judgments into a wreck. Trying to see if he can end the duel right there. Broton got himself bark skin, but no health at all. A hammer is gonna end up taking him out. Ooh, I like your shoulders, by the way. Are those like new PvP shoulders that you got? Those are good. I just noticed them. A Chili, dude, fighting just the nail through the enemies as a Frost DK, dude, trying to do the impossible. The double kill was good. That was awesome to watch, my guy. That was awesome to watch. The whole arena, dude, was great. It's a long one, but I feel like it was just, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. The Convoke Leggy is so crap. You guys think so? I feel like if Convoke uses the right abilities, I think, guys, you're on the Lego Broton. I was trying to kind of elude towards Christina. Oh, we're not gonna see that. Maybe he's not gonna run Convoke Lego next time. You never really know. I don't want to give away secrets. But since Convoke Lego actually works, is that one gonna be the good Lego, the best Lego for druids, or is that not looking that good not now? I actually wonder. I've heard actually some things like Venti or Boomy might be better in the next patch, just for like the way that it synergizes with your abilities, and not playing Convoke, but playing like the Fury of a Loon, which is a minute CD. So maybe that'll be a stronger playstyle. We'll have to wait and see, but that looks exciting. Alright, boys, let me know when you guys are ready. No full moon? Yeah, you're not gonna get full moon, but if you can get a bunch of star surges, you can still do a lot of damn. Like, if you get a bunch of star surges, you'll be great. And also, he's gonna try to use abilities that are like the stronger abilities of your class. So as a boomkin, it's gonna try to give more star surges. It's half the duration, half the cooldown, so you could use them more often, but it's going to try to use your stronger abilities in there. Only go with Feral, Blood Talents, I think. Blood Talents, Brog, Savage Roar, and then Convoke. Ooh, that could be really good. Yeah, because with Blood Talents and the Savage Roar, that could be like a couple bites that are doing a ton of damn. That could be really good. Unless it ends up like putting Rake and a Rip and a Thrash, and then it gives you like Frenzy Regen, and then it goes and gives you a Rejuve and a Wild Growth and then one bite. That'll be annoying though. Because it could totally do that, dude. It could give you wrong abilities. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Lexic? How you doing, fam? You're gonna die with a Manu. You can still die in a 1 minute Convoke at 100% force defense or Trinket. Yeah, I think that's exactly what Alex or Christina was trying to do. Christina, ready with your group. Night King, we need to see if you're ready, my guy. The strong ability, always the full moon, berserk, and flourish. Well, full moon is no longer available for PvP, so the strong ability has to be Star Surge, right? Full moon, berserk, and flourish. Berserk, as in like Feral Frenzy? Wait, I don't think it actually can give you flourish. Well, can it? Actually, no, it can maybe give you flourish. I don't think it can give you a buff for berserk, but I think it's maybe Feral Frenzy. I could be wrong though. I think someone, I'm pretty sure in the Druid Discord, they'll probably have like a full list of things, right? Let's go to body, gives a 30-second mastery buff, basically 50% uptime. Oh, that's true. As a Night Fae, you do get to use your... Wait, does it... Okay, question, because I know that the amount of mastery that your Night Fae Covenant gives you is based on the cooldown of your Covenant ability. So like if it's a short cooldown, it's not a lot of mastery. If it's a big one, it gives you a ton of mastery, but you won't be able to see that one for a while. But if it's a 2-minute CD, does it actually reduce the amount of mastery you have? If it's with a Lego, the same mastery. That's nuts. That actually is going to be really, really strong. So, I mean, I've heard two different things. One for Boomy saying maybe they'll play Venti with the Fury of a Loon. Others saying maybe they'll end up playing Night Fae with the new Legendary for 1 minute Convokes, which lines up better into more Celestial alignments. We'll see, right? Master Switch for Felons based on 2-minute CD. Yeah, that could be pretty good too. Ignores Lego. That's awesome. That's actually kind of nuts. You know what I mean? That's actually huge. The Cat Berserk. Does Convoke actually give you Berserk for Cat? Chat, confirm me on that one. I don't know that one. My gut says no, but if I'm wrong, I don't want to say. I don't want to like say definitive no, and it'd be stupid at the end of the day. Chili's in the greatest hold to watch. Dude, that was awesome. That was actually awesome. Christina says it doesn't. I thought it was Feral Frenzy, like the bleed for the talent. It's kind of cool that it can give you like talented abilities though. Like if you got some really strong talented abilities, I guess like New Moon, right? Dedicated Convoke. Lego seems to be good for mastery, but flat damage is really crap. I mean, if you can get back-to-back bites, I guess it depends how lucky it is, right? Depends what kind of abilities it throws out. No, wait, you can you repeat the question? Roton said that the strong abilities for Convoke, he says, is Full Moon, Berserk, and Flourish. Tiger's Fury. Wait, it can give it Tiger's Fury? Okay. I can see Tiger's Fury just because it's a small cooldown, but Berserk, I was thinking like, that's like a 3-minute CD. But maybe it did, right? It's been a bit. I might need to go back to Convoking Druid, honestly. And as the Shaman worth in PvP? Yeah, they're pretty good. And as the Shamans are pretty good in PvP. It depends what class. I think in 3v3s with an Arms Warrior, they can dominate. In a 2v2, maybe with another DPS that could also heal like a Red Pally, they could probably be pretty good. With the heal, they could kind of be okay, but from what I saw, some enhancement shaman said that it's much easier to just do 3v3s than 2v2s. No, Convoke doesn't activate Berserk. Okay, yeah. I guess Fury I could totally see though. There's 2 bites and gives 2 you common points so you can bite 3rd time. Oh, that actually would be really, really good. Yeah, if it actually guarantees 2 bites during a Convoke, that would be really strong either way. Ready? Alright, sounds good. Convoke the spirits. You will cast Wild Growth, Swiftman, Moonfire, Wrath, Regrowth, Rejuvenation, Rake, and Thrash on appropriate nearby targets. Favor in your current shapeshift form. Okay. Interesting. Do they always have in the tooltip what abilities you'll cast? You can cast Wild Growth? Is that because of your Rest Affinity? We're ready, 1 sec. Okay, I'm queuing you guys up. If we're ready, boys. Do 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 do. We can wait. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Okay, 2 min. Actually, I'm gonna go on Holy. Okay. Yo, we need 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Alex and Night King get a break for a bit. 2-minute wait break. Just change soul binds. Go for it, my guy. Go for it. I think both Alex and Night King are trying to change some stuff. Trying new honor talents. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So how you guys doing today? Since we gotta wait for the boys. You know what playstyle? What is the new honor talent that we haven't seen yet? What is the newest stuff that we haven't seen yet? Let me check. You know what we haven't seen in a while? Rogues. We haven't seen rogues in a bit. A rogue just completely out of the meta, bro? Oh no. Ready? Alright, cool. Oh, you guys are both ready. Awesome, awesome. We haven't seen rogues at all. Some of you guys are excited for, like, somebody, I was looking through some of the comments and somebody was like, yes, I love duels with no rogues. I was like, huh. That's my main, but okay. Each his own, right? We did see new hunter talents. Demon Hunters. That's another one we haven't seen in a bit. Demon Hunters. Yeah, those guys. Mages, nothing new for them as of right now. Monks, there's only mystery over stuff. Paladins we've seen. Shadow Priest and Disc Priest. Disc Priest is the only one that actually got changes. Shadow didn't get any. And also I think they made Greater Fate last 1 second less long, didn't they? Yeah, from 4 seconds to 3 seconds. Wow, all they got is a nerf. That's a little sad. That's a little unfortunate. And then Warriors, I guess. Oh yeah, Warriors also got the demolition, so their damage versus absorbs does more damage with what is it, the shattering throw, which isn't super interesting. Maybe like against monks, there's gonna be more monks in the future, so that'll be pretty good against the cocoon. Besides that, only got 200 gear score rogue. Hey man, play whatever you like. But yeah, that's the one class we don't see in PTR ever, dude. Rogues, man. I'm waiting to get off the competitive stand and get in the mud, you know what I mean? Show them how it's done. Switch. We got ourselves Kisgod gonna be first up on team 2 versus Christina as a feral druid. Lakopic hoping going Affy. Oh, Christina opening up onto Kisgod immediately with a convoke in the opener. Big old bites, quite a bit of damage to Kisgod. That's gonna be Shield of Vengeance immediately. I mean, Shield of Righteous. Shield of Vengeance. It is Shield of Vengeance, isn't it? Big old damage for Kisgod. You're the Black Christina, but the thorns. Oh my goodness. He didn't look out for the thorns. He thought he was gonna be okay, and then he just kind of got whacked. He just got whacked. I'm actually surprised because usually you're blind, you're not even touching the enemy. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. That convoke, by the way, that was a pretty solid convoke. It's only like a 2-second channel, but it did quite a bit of damage. It did quite a, you know, this did a lot there. Sounds like Casino trying to see if he can get the hell out of this. Stunned by Chili, playing full blown holy big day. Oh my god. Just came in with a full arm in the death. Sounds, big old grip, stun, no trinket. Just out of there, dude. Wow, the army of the undead, dude. Looks like Spencer's next. Wait, this is the Hunter and Spencer. Looks like it is gonna be Var. Var is next. This is Survival Hunter trying to go for a silence on the Chili with a big old stun. Big damage is gonna be human racial for Chili with an AMS. Trying to see if he can catch up on a little bit of health. Still not super amazing at dealing with the physical damage. Oh, there's a Beastmaster Hunter too. Oh, Var with the BM. BM is nutty now. I actually wonder, like, what on sounds is Var playing, by the way? Does anybody have any? Does anybody have a screenshot? Chill, try to see if you can walk towards Var. Trick is still available for Var in case things go bad. Chill has to pop IBF here to try to see if he can survive the damage. Needs to go for a little bit of healing. Sounds out of Var, but I think he does have him in a kill shot range. Big damage out of the holy DK, but the physical damage does still overpower him quite a bit. Var sending out the pets at Copy Fiend immediately, who is still playing Enhancement Shaman. And Var does need himself the traps and the pets to make damage work here. Copy just trying to see if he can get himself quite a bit of extra free damage, free maelstrom from those pets. And this is going to be trying to see if he can charge towards Var. Try to see if he can hit him in the totem, the static totem. The pets are actually caught in the static totem. They can't reach Copy for a second. That's kind of funny. That's kind of interesting. Sounds of the Copy and it's going to rotate the chimeric poison, which I think goes with a slow into a silence into a damage and healing reduction. Big old stun onto Copy as Var just unleashing the pets, unleashing the kill commands. Copy does go for a little bit of flesh cut. That's going to be a many advantages for Var. It looks like he didn't have a flame shock on him or anything. Stun around the corner as Copy does get the damage in. Should be able to make some damage happen if the drops down the totem for Doom wins. Var is going to be able to get the hell out of there for a quick second. Sorry I keep swapping the wrong people, by the way. So Copy's 5 and he's 5, right? Okay, that works out. I can just remember that one. Copy taking quite a bit of damage though with the Death Chakram. And hopefully Death Chakram. Oh, his pets are down. Var's pets are dead. At least his main pet is. The second bear is out. He does need to go for a Freezing Trap Revive. Copy does go for a Trick and Interrupt, trying to deny him any pets on the server. Got him in a static totem to not let him go anywhere. Turtle Shell does come out for Var. Having to use Turtle Shell just to summon a pet. Couldn't literally go anywhere. Copy had him trapped. That was actually so cool. That's gonna be Copy, able to get himself quite a bit of damage. Stunned by Var. Does he go for the Chimeric Poison Dome? I do wonder. He might be able to. Is that a slow? I think it's a 90% slow here. Sounds that the Copy will not be able to heal himself, and now healing and damage reduction does pop a wall to try to deal with the damage here from Var. There's going to be a Flesh Scaft interrupted for the Hunter, but should still be able to maybe get out of this situation. Lots of damage on the Copy out of nowhere. Did he have a Battle Master Trick fall off or something? That just kind of came out of nowhere. Unless Copy just got mad burst out, just a ridiculous amount of birds just randomly. Spencer, ooh, an Arcane Magus. How are you doing? Got playing that Temporal, we can see. He got Temporal, he got Rune of Power by the looks of it. I'm very interested to see what that's gonna look like. Trying to see if we can get a Nova onto Copy, trying to see if we can land a Poly. Does Shimmer out of there. That's going to be Copy, able to walk at him. Is going to be able to interrupt a lot of the casts. Trapped in place. Trying to see if he can purge all his shields. And that's going to be a stun onto Spencer. Literally couldn't leave. Copy just unleashing just the elements on the guy. Just hitting him with everything he's got. The Wolves to try to chip away the ice, unable to do so. Spencer not able to get a lot of healing while inside of the ice block. It's going to be a bit of temporal getting cleansed pretty quickly. Does give him some healing by the looks of it. Flash got up for Spencer to give himself more shields as Copy is just continuing to purge the rest of his shields. Nova finally able to get away from Copy for a second. Hit him with a touch of the magic. Going to be all the time. Can remove it if he wants to. A little bit of a missiles available. Spencer will not have the defensive with the all the time anymore. Trying to get those barrages to do whatever damage he can to Copy. Was actually doing quite a bit of decent damage. Does need to get a slow into Copy or something. Needs some healing. Getting trapped in Arcane. I think if Copy can maybe get one lightning bolt while no shields are up, he actually is just going to have him. Spencer is at least able to get some form of healing, any kind of healing where he can. I think every time Copy hits into his shields, but the shields just get purged almost immediately. Big old Primordial blasted up, lightning bolts flying. That's going to be an interrupt from Spencer again on Arcane, just purged of all the buffs. Able to move, able to run, but no more Ice Block, and Copy is going to have the Flame Shock took out on him. Copy just coming out of the woodwork, dude, with that static. That's what is that? Just to make sure I get the name right for the totem. It is called the Static Field Totem. That's interesting. I like it. Static Field. It's going to be either Broton or Lock OP, and it looks like I think he's letting Broton go play. No, it looks like Lock is going to be up next as an Affliction Warlock. I was going to say an Unholy Warlock, but close enough, right? Unholy DK, Affliction Warlock. Yeah, both of them got some dots here and there. I think Affliction only used to be more dot heavy, wasn't it? Lock up getting hit with a Panda. The Panda in cap effect. The static field isn't going to let him go anywhere either. Fear onto the Shaman. Doesn't sit in there for long at all. Going to be a big old pour for Lock OP. Big lead for Copy. This is trying to see if he can catch up to Lock OP Copium. Might be able to get some damage in there. There's going to be plenty of Maelstrom available to try to get a lot of healing. It's going to be Lock OP. Somebody in the Dark Lane get interrupted on Shadow. Does need to go for a summon to Lock OP or Copy. Is going to hit him with the Fear as well as a Hunt to follow right after. That's a lot of damage to Copy. Needs to interrupt the Flash Gift. Doesn't want to give him a opportunity to be able to get too much healing off it. Shadow Bolts flying. Trying to make the Shadow Bolts do something, anything. And the dots and Copy are actually doing quite a bit of work. Like the dots have been buffed for Affliction Warlocks. For 9-1 slightly, like Agony as well as Corruption do more damage. And if you have a Ledger to work with it to make those dots do even more damage, it could be really not bad. Fear into Copy off of that Mortal Coil. Lock OP does go for the big drain, does get himself a pretty big suction in there. And that's a lot of healing gain for him. Copy recovers heals pretty easily with the Maelstrom spent. And Lock OP at least gets some range of the Copy. Is going to continue to keep hitting him with the curses. Copy can remove curses and should be removing them regularly. Interrupt him on Shadow. That's going to be the Nature Cast with a Haunt as well as UA most likely. Trying to see if he can get a Fear set up onto Copy. It's melting quite a bit. Trying to see if he can get a Static Ling onto Lock OP. Didn't quite catch him in there. Fear to follow. As Lock is just loading up Copy full of dots. Getting those dots, I think, to tick out faster. That's quite a bit of damn. Hex at a Lock OP does reflect it, but that Hex back into Copy, and Copy under quite a bit of pressure. Having to go for healing surges gets interrupted, and actually, with a drain life, I think it could be over. Does Copy have the Maelstrom or the mana to work with it? Does recover health at the last second right before dropping. That's also going to be Earth Elemental, giving him a little bit extra health to work with. Also using a Trinket, which I believe maybe is a Battlemaster's Trinket. Potentially. Copy trying to make some damage happen on Lock OP. Another Fear. Wants to go for the full Hunt dot setup. He's just trying to make the biggest damage happen. Trying to let his dots stick out. I think he's using the Honor Talent, which I don't remember what's it called. I think Rapid Contagion, where you spend 3 soul shards and then all your dots tick out faster or tick more often on the enemy. So you're able to get more damage over time, especially if you're playing dot heavy playstyle. Static Killing Totem does keep him in place, landing if you're into Copy either way. Trinkets out of it. Try to see if it might be able to get finally some damage to the Warlock, unless Lock OP has some escapes in mind. Dark Layers up, that's a baseline 2-minute cooldown, so that's quite a bit. Quite a bit offensive, and actually going to be that nice lockdown with a stun into Malefic Rapture's Mortal Coil. Big drain, taking him out. Well done by the Affliction Warlock. Athwoman is up next, fighting off a pet. It looks like Dark Layer is literally zapping him through the wall. Was that just me, or did anybody else see that? That was a little bit weird though, dude. Lock OP going for the Fear and Atho adaptation trinkets out of that. with a Hodge onto Locopi. Doesn't have the Succubus to help him out with CC. That's going to be the Warlock trying to see if he can bail out of there. Soul Shape does give him plenty of mobility. Big blind onto Lock. Does Aetherwoman have enough damage just to do through the blind? Almost gets him. That's going to be Battle Master Tricky back up. I don't know if he has a Warlock Hellstone or not. But at least Battle Master Tricky gives a little bit more health to work with. Bubble as a Mortal Coil flies out. Aether is just trying to see if he can end him right now, dude. Try not to give him a lot of opportunity to play the game. Fear to follow. Locopi stuck in the Ashland. I think he'll eventually melt to the Ashland if he stays there too long. Oh, there goes the Battle Master Stricken. That Ashland dude just didn't let him go anywhere at all. Interesting. Very interesting. And Broton is the last one left. Is he ready for Aetherwoman? Is he ready for him? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Cyclone in the opener, and Aether is going to be caught out. Broton will at least be able to get himself some Star Surge power in there. Big ol' combo coming down with Incarnation. That's going to force a defensive out of Aether. Burnt Shield of Vengeance. That's going to be also Starfall. Broton is hanging out by the stars. And if he can actually kite Aetherman into the stars, he might be in a good spot. Doesn't kite him into the stars. You might need to do that more often. Might need to just go for Starfalls as often as possible if he wants to make the Starfall playstyle work. He's going for the Star Surges. That's going to be Aether trying to see if he can hit him with the Destroyer, and does land it. Trying to see if he can interrupt that port before it happened. Entangled, so the Aether has a hand of freedom for it immediately. Broton with a Bark Skin. Aetherman does not have wings, but is still getting quite a bit of damage to Broton just by passive damage. Hodge onto Broton. Does Aetherman have a setup? Seraphim, anything? Wreck? Looks like he doesn't. Just trying to make whatever damage happen. Broton does have emergency healing activated as it dips super low, and hammer. Oh my goodness, that hammer. I was really good, dude. We saw an Affliction Warlock. We saw an Enhancer Shaman play. Shaman's actually healed for a ton, by the way. That was actually really, really cool. Unholy Deacon, dude, just came in, just like stomped on whoever was the first person in there, dude. Just walked all over them. That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. Wow. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another up and running, yeah? I said let's get an uno mas in there, boys. On uno mas. Might be bug PTR or suggestion. What is that? Unholy Super Dead Zone when they apply wounds and really rely on popping those runes and you keep them pressing buttons. You just press and feint, literally have auto attack for 8 seconds. Wait, what? Feint? Wait, does feint make those wounds fall off? Is that what it is? That's a little nuts if that's true. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a hard counter if that's true. Hold on. Let me read it real quick. I had full wounds on him and spent all my runes to do that, and all of them get something get removed. I think it's likely to dispel harmful effects. Oh yeah, that's a little rough, man. Fading all my wounds off as I did with 0 runes, 0 runic power, auto attack of the pet. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. I feel like it's almost like when you play Unholy, you almost will have to bait him to feint, or you have to stun him, pop those wounds on him, then Apocalypse just to spend them ASAP. Damn, I didn't realize that feint would remove it. That's crazy. That's talk about a hard counter. Wow, that's actually insane. I didn't think that could be a possibility. Night King, let me know when you're ready, my guy. Let me know when you're ready, my boy. Too much of the dead zone for what? Robots to do my damage for me? Oh yeah. I see what you mean when it said robots. Var's PvP talents. Oh, I didn't realize Var had Manning Bandages. Did he use Manning Bandages in a duel at all? I might have missed that completely. I saw Chimeric Poison, but I don't know if he used this at all. Also, there's another honor talent that people have. Hunters have. It's the Wild Nature, I think it is, where it swaps out your pet. I haven't seen people use that at all. And Kindred Spirits got changed, so you can use your pet special ability more often. There's a 50% CD reduction on it. I wonder if it was a bug. I don't play Unholy. Yeah, that seems like either a bug or it may be intended, but if it's intended, that's a real hard counter. That's like a really, like, it seems harsh, you know? That seems a little harsh. Because I guess like you have to play extra safe with it then. But I see what you mean now when you say robots though. Well, Night Eye Broton sounds good, my dude. Are you popping out for the evening? Thanks for coming by, my guy, if you are. Alrighty, boys. Another Affliction game? Alright, my dude. Alright, Chrysler. Alright, my man. Are you using any of the new talents at all for them? Let's see. I guess Affliction doesn't really have anything specifically, does it? Rapid Contagion. Oh, it's 33% more often. Oh, so they buffed it a little bit. And Soul Shadow Gunner mode, which is good. Nobody uses that ability anyway. Shadow Rift? I didn't see him use Shadow Rift, but I guess it would be kind of difficult to light it up when you just want to use it on channels for damage and healing survivability. Switch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with G-Funk on this team. We also got Christina, more of that Feral. We got ourselves Locke, OP Copium as a Affy, Spencer as an Arcane Mage, as well as Var as a Survival Hunter this time. Sending the boys fly, dude. Look at these hunters, dude. Look at both of them are Necrolords, by the way. It's interesting. Christina gonna be first up versus Chili Pilly on that team. Trying to go for a bit of a flesh grab. Gonna be that Skull Bash to interrupt the portion of the flesh grab. Healing or shielding increase. Silence on Christina. Trying to see if it makes some damage happen versus the Feral. Feral unable to get him kind of healing. Does go for a bark skin. Big damage on Chili. He's having to go for runic weapon to give him lots of runic power, but also lots of death goals back to back. Just funneling death goals into his own health bar. Trying to deal with the bleeds and the pressure from the Feral, trying to deny the Feral an opener too, which is probably good for him. Big main by Christina, does IBF out of it, interrupt the Convoke. It is going to summon the extra pet as sacrifice it immediately. Might to rotate into Death Coil or Death Pact. If he can somehow guarantee get away from Christina, then he'll be in a really good spot. Christina going for a trinket out of that stun by the looks of it. Gonna be the extra slime shield from the Marileth Soulbind available for Chill. Bash onto the Frost DK. Christina trying to make some damage happen. Big ol' Feral Frenzy. It's a lot of bleeds onto Chill to deal with. Try to see if he might be able to heal up through it. Might have to go for a death pact here. The bleeds are just rotting him down though, but Christina does get away. Letting bleeds do a bit of work. Leaping back in. Chill somehow needs a little bit of recovery or needs some CC on Christina, something to get him out of there. Trying to go for some damage himself. Silence onto Christina. Does he have a stun to follow? He might be able to maybe make some big damage happen here. Christina did have bark skin, and through bark he did get himself a bite in there. That's rough, man. Oh, that's really rough. That's just Frost DK, man. I guess physical damage, what can you really do, honestly? You know what I mean? Gonna be a stun to Atha with a Convoke. Does bust out of it, looks like with a human racial. And does go for a stun onto Christina. So maybe that's what Christina's trying to do. That Convoke could be pretty deadly. And Athaman tried to see if he could bail out of there. I wasn't playing spell warding, but I was still getting it. Were you? Was your weapon spell warding by any chance? I didn't see the... Were you getting spell warding? That's crazy if that's true. That's actually crazy if that's true. Athaman, our Athawoman, trying to dance with the cat. They're doing some leaps and stuff with one another. Kind of crazy. Yeah, the physical damage, but also especially the Feral Druid. Well, they did. Maybe he had thorns for a bit of it. You know what I mean? Maybe he could have had thorns for a bit of it. Getting spell warding through physical damage. Maybe there's something in the game like spaghetti code that marks something for Feral's do. That's not magic. Tojo, my man. Can we get a big old hashtag Tojo in chat? Showing appreciation for Wolf for doing, my man. Big damage coming down out of the woman. Blind onto Christina. Trying to make the biggest Rex work. The biggest verdicts. It looks like Christina with a wall as well as thorns. Trying to get counter-aggressive, counter-offensive with Atha. If you can only go for some kind of a stun to Atha, Bash comes out. Big old bites. Atha having to go for a bubble. And now Christina did get a pretty big defensive out of him. Trinkets out of it as Atha continuing to just rampage against Christina. Just continue to put pressure on the Feral. Just popped the defensive, has to get a little bit aggressive. Gonna set up an Ashen Hollow versus Christina, trying to see if he can deal with him from behind the pillar. At least try to deny the Feral any kind of passive regen or any kind of heals. Does get himself a reset with Ashen. I'm actually surprised. That's like getting a reset while you're standing in consecration. That's tough. Hashtag Toja Gamer, boys. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, my man. Gonna be a main to Atha. Does Blessing of Protection to interrupt Christina. Christina gotten every single defensive out of there, man. Very impressive. That's a lot of defensives that he got rid of with that Convoke on a 1 minute CD. Atha treating those Convokes like real business. And with the Legendary, he actually can use those Convokes more often, which is actually could be kind of good. If anything, it forces pressure. It forces cooldowns out of enemies. Like if they don't respond, they're probably dead. But you don't necessarily need Convoke to take down a Paladin As you see, Christina is able to get plenty of damage, plenty of pressure in there, dude. That's actually kind of nuts. Shield Avengers up for Athelwoman, trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of health. Christina waiting out for Shield Avengers by the looks of it. He's gonna wait out until maybe Athel picks up the eyes. No, we're actually gonna back up. I think he's just waiting for CDs. Maybe he's waiting for another Convoke, because I think he could end it with the next Convoke. If Athel doesn't have adaptation or human racial, he probably could end it with the next Convoke. And maybe that's exactly what he's trying to do, just trying to plan a big old Convoke in there. Target Sphere available, does get hit with a Hodge by Athel before he can get the opener. Trying to see if he can be extra sneaky. Athel going in for a full wreck in there. Big Templars coming out. Barkskin as well as Thorns is out for Christina. Bastard to Athel, does he have a human racial out of it? Big old damage, big bites to follow, and even has calm points for another bite right after. Didn't do the most damage possible, but it did quite a bit. Blind defensively by Athelwoman. Christina getting that lead. Big damage, big old bite, secures the kill either way. And as Carpet tried to run out, hits him with that Ursol's, dude. Forced to give Christina a reset. That's actually so kind of rude, actually. Very rude for Christina, honestly. Kind of rude. Gonna be an opener stun onto Copy. Finn does not have Convoke for a while, so for Copy, shouldn't have to worry, I think, too much about the damage that the Feral is doing. Like, worry about it a little bit because the bleeds and bites are tough, but shouldn't have to worry about the big, well, maybe it should. Big old bites of the Copy, still has plenty of Maelstrom and mana to work with. Does hit him with a Panda Racial. Gonna be a stun onto Christina right after. Does he have the static link totem? Looks like he maybe doesn't. It's really hard to tell. Very hard to tell. Christina with that Barkskin, trying to see if he could bail out of the roots. Wait, how do you root yourself? Wait, how did Copy... Did Copy use Unleash Elements? Chris Convoke him down versus Copy. Takes a bit of damage, but looks like not the biggest damage possible. Feral Friends are out with a bash. Big old bite. And Copy Finn tried to get himself a bit of heals. I think Copy's playing Unleash Elements. That's how he was able to root Christina. If you use Unleash Elements on an Earth Element or Earth Shield, you pop a root in the enemy. But if you use Unleash Elements on a Lightning Shield, you can knock the enemy back. I want to see how this is going to work out. Can he use the Unleash Elements in his favor? Look, he roots the Feral. He literally rooted the Feral. Copy, now look at all that good in health though. Does get Skull Bashed. It looks like Christina just with the constant bleed, damage, pressure just put him on the back foot too much. And the boy was just already on the edge. Stuns Christina as Hunter trying to see if he can make some damage up, but actually get a significant damage through Barkskin here. Christina going for a big old mean bite. Ursula set up so he can get the hell out of dodge. Manic bandages and the silence of Christina with the Chimeric Poison. So let me make sure I get Chimeric Poison right, because I'm pretty sure I have the rotation of the abilities. So every poison lasts 3 seconds. First is going to be Venom, Scorpion Venom, to reduce the target's movement speed. Big Convogo! Well, I guess we don't have to worry about Chimeric Sting because the Hunter's out of the game, but Chimeric Sting does put a 90% reduced movement speed, then rotates to a Silence, then rotates it to a 20% reduced damage and healing for 3 seconds each. Which can actually be pretty good. So you slow Christina down because he actually can, I think, dispel it. I don't know if it'll rotate all those poisons separately, so if you can dispel one, you can dispel the others or whatnot. Or if you dispel one, you dispel the rest of them. I really do wonder how that works. Kisgod is the last one left, dude. That minute Convoke is actually proven to be really, really good. Gonna be an opener by Christina with a bear form immediately. Looks like they decided to play it up a little bit more tanky versus Kisgod. Didn't really have much. Doesn't exactly want to go do damage. More of a hit and run, put some bleeds, wait out for cooldowns kind of deal, I think. Because he popped in bear form pretty quickly. Wonder why. Maybe made a mistake. Maybe decided, you know what, I need to wait for cooldowns. I can't be stunned while without a trinket. I could be in a really bad spot. Trying to go for big bleeds. So the Kiss guy, that's going to be Shield of Vengeance. Is definitely going to pop back to Christina unless he's careful. Bear form is active. Does get away from Shield of Vengeance. Thorns is up. And Christina tried to see if he could catch up. Or Kiss God tried to see if he could catch up to Christina. Unable to. With the waterfall coming down the middle, does separate the two. Needs to consolidate himself a bit. 8 minutes, 44 seconds to duel. Big ol' Convoke does force a trinket out of Kiss God to get that intro. Hodge and Christina has a trinket for it as the big damage from the Paladin incoming. Blind to follow though. Big ol' wreck does somehow break the blind. I think an auto attack might have triggered it. Might have been too close as he went in for that final verdict. And Christina with that Ursul's trying to keep the Paladin on one side of the arena while he goes on the other. Kiss God with a hand of freedom can't move, but Christina already caught a reset. So no worries for him. Does land the interrupt on the cast though. put himself out in the open, not out in stealth. Big old bash of the Kisgod. Does he have the big bites? I think we're just waiting for his convoke at this point. Wait until he gets the another convoke. He's got his kind of low. Might be a bubble. There goes the bubble. Crusader actually has him in such a good spot right now. If Kisgod doesn't go recovering too much health, Crusader maybe could get a bash on the guy and then lock him down and get another convoke. He still probably has that big button ready to go. Just trying to go for a skull bash on Christina. I mean on Kisgod. Quick maim real quick. Does he have the convoke? It looks like he doesn't just yet. Got himself a berserk though. Bark skin available. That's going to be Seraphim up for Kisgod. Does he have a hot to follow? That's also going to be Shield of Vengeance. If he has any kind of wings proc with it, this could be pretty hard hitting. Christina pre-walled his damage. Rex still comes down. Kisgod getting the proc for judgments from the toll. Christina has the emergency healing on the way while in bear form. Ursol's for Kisgod. Try to keep him at bay. Big old convoke to heal himself up to full. And one single wrath getting thrown to Kisgod. Interesting, very interesting. I like it, I like it. Interrupt onto Kisgod by Christina. Trying to get aggressive. Does he get the bop out of him? Looks like that was a human racial. Maybe a blessing protection on top of it. Both those getting used. That's going to be pretty rough. Next convoke is definitely a loss, I believe. Kisgod will not have a normal trinket. Not going to have a... Yeah, because normal trinket... Well, actually... No, it's a minute 30 cooldown. There's no way. I think Christina's just going to be able to take him down here. Blind... Kisgod tried to fight through this dude. Those wicked wounds that he's running are actually dampening so much of the paladin's healing, dude. It is quite a bit of healing reduction. It is so tough to deal with right now. Thorns can't even respond either. Like, you can't even hit the feral. Unless you have a Hodge, you just get away from him. Those thorns are just going to massacre you. Trinket for Christina. Maim onto Kisgod. Has himself full bleeds, maybe? He doesn't have the energy for a big old bite, though. He just doesn't have it. Full reg, but Kisgod maybe turning around. Christina does get the bite to follow. That's just a lot of damage out of the fair. Almost 1 million damage that game. Wow. That's almost 1 million damn. Almost, dude. That 1 minute convoke, I think it's actually really, really good, huh? Down in town applies a debuff that applies the stings. 1 of the 3 every 2 seconds. Is it a physical debuff or is it a poison debuff with chimeric sting? Chimeral sting. I'm definitely gonna... I'm calling it chimeric sting because I think chimeric shot. It's chimeral sting, Dalaran. And that's a picture of snakes. Which would be kind of cool if it was like a snake trap, like have snakes follow the enemy on one sting, then the other. But I think maybe that would be too much of a giveaway, I guess. But it would have been pretty cool though. It'd be nice to nod to that old ability. Alrighty, boys. Do we go again or are we done ski? Do we go again? Do we go again? Or are we done? How are we feeling? Any open spots? Hey, does Alex have any? Ready? Alex says he's ready. Imagine a world where a fellow is able to do a thing called dying to damage. Yeah. That'd be a world. Not on this expansion though. One of the devs must be playing druids, dude. One of the devs must be a druid main. I have 4. If we go again, we'll need to find someone. Okay, cool. Let's give it like 5 minutes to see if we can find somebody. If we don't find somebody in 5, we'll see what we do from there. It's a poison debuff, so you can then dispel it, right? If you have a poison dispel. Yeah, I think Chimeral might be good in some specific situations. 5? That was easy. Let's go. So maybe if you're playing against like a hunter versus like warrior priest, then you can use that silence and healing reduction on the priest with the Chimeral. And there's nothing they can do, but if you're against a paladin, they can just dispel the Chimeral. If you have a druid on the other team, they can dispel Chimeral. Let's get dispel poisons. Monks. Yeah, so like, it's a cool talent, but it's pretty easily to counter. I like it though, but I think it might be too easy to counter. And it's like too niche. Like, it's really, really good. But if they made maybe Chimeral Sting a physical debuff that applies poisons, those poisons could be dispelled. Then I could see it like as, oh, that could be really, really good then. Because that's like, that's a pretty much guarantee that you're going to get those off on the enemy. Group wars too long. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You won't have been able to play either way. You know what I mean? Like, this is just consider play the whole time. Played Outlaw Miss River comp worked really well. I could totally see that working out, especially in 9-1 with Miss River buffs and Outlaw buffs, because Miss River is going to be more survivable and Outlaw is going to be more survivable. That could be pretty cool, yeah? Lock OP going as demo. I like it. I like it. Got himself the Fell Lord. Hell yeah, dude. I like seeing that. I like seeing that. Alrighty, let's get another one up and running. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Switch. We got ourselves team. Let's go with team 2. We go introduce team 1 all the time. We got ourselves Awesome Woman. We got ourselves Big Boss Chick. Is that Chicago? This Boss Chick? Oh, I think it is Chicago. As a panda, I like it. Chili Pilly, we got ourselves Hunter as well. As Copyfin versus Team 1 with G-Funk. We got ourselves Christina. We got Locopi going first as a Demonology. Oh, no. Spencer and Var. Var, make sure you're moving around from time to time just to make sure it doesn't DC. Alright, dude? Chill going up first versus Locopi. Gonna hit him with the silence immediately. But he does have the pets to go for stuns. He does have pets for CC stun into Locopi after. He just taking the beating from the Death Knight. Is gonna go for a big old port away. Lots of damage from the DK dude. Just trying to slam dunk onto the Warlock. But the thing is, for Chill, he is actually pretty good at dealing with magic damage. However, a lot of the pets that Locopi has are physical hitters. That's gonna be Demon Doggos. That's gonna be Vile Fiends. Second Fel Guards. Fel Lord, that's gonna be really good. Second Fel Guard coming in, that's gonna be Tome. That's gonna be the Obelisk coming down. That's gonna buff up the damage of those pets, making it to 20% faster auto attack speeds. Gonna be a Tyrant joining the fight. Chili actually getting rampaged by those axes, dude. Those Fel Guards are actually just decimating the guy. Look at him. IPF is up. Fel Lord around the corner, having to sacrifice the pet. Those Doggos are still doing work, dude. The Obelisk is down. But the buff that they have with the Tyrant is quite nutty. Fel Lord almost catching them off guard. Clotheslining the guy, but not quite. Does remove a whole corner of this arena area, though. Whole corner of the map. There's going to be a Valfin silence, though, by Chili. Locopi taking a bit of damage himself right now. Might have to go for some defense of himself. Might need to go for a wall or maybe his own Demon Pact. His own Dark Pact, maybe? I think for Chilipa's Death Pact, and for Locke is Dark Pact to give himself a shield. Well, for Chili is Hell, but it's necrotic out. That's going to be another Obelisk, and Chill, how is he going to deal with the Obelisk, though? Because those pets do more damn. He can slow him down a little bit. Look at those things, dude. Look at these things. Big time anti-magic zone. Oh, it actually gives you a shield for your health bar, doesn't it? It does. Oh, that is so weird. So I guess while you're inside, you get a shield up until a certain point. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Stun onto Locopi. It's Chill trying to make some damage happen. Fear onto the DK though, and Locke kind of find himself super low on health. He could be in a bad situation. Next time Chill has a stun or a silence. So you would think that the pets would give him an advantage because a lot of those pets are physical damage. They'll just be able to bust through the magic defensiveness of Chill. But looks like he's just doing A-okay. I guess Locke, he does need soul shards and he does need to use spells to build it up. So it is going to be a good portion of his damage as well. Is this pet down? Is the Felguard dead? I think the Felguard died. Wait, can you insta-cast another Felguard? He's just running! Oh no, silence! Does he have the gateway? I think it could be done and done here. Does have the Battle Masters. Is going to be summoning second Felguard to get the stun on the Chill with the Fear to follow. It is going to be a interrupt onto Locke OP with a stun right after. He just needs to get low enough. Battle Master Chicken to fall off and then he's in a bad spot. Does he have a Mortal Coil? If he gets Battle Master Chicken falling off in the dot, oh, doesn't even need to. He doesn't even need to. Chill is just going to grip him in there and take him out. G-Funk is going to be up next. Going to hit with the Chain of Ice, but Chili immediately trying to deny the Hunter any kind of damn. And Chill getting hit with the grenades. It's going to be able to have a chance at proccing spell warding for extra absorbs against magic damage. Because the Chakram ability is shadow damage. The grenades is fire damage. Surfacing is nature damage. So that is quite a lot of magic hits that a survival hunter does. Of course, Mungus bites, kill commands. Chakrams, that's not physical damage. But I think most hunters just kind of rotten dot you. So for Chill, he actually might be able to deal with a rotten dot heavy playstyle. A-okay. Flash Scrap for G-Funk, just so he can have a little bit extra health to work with. G-Pills does decide to get up in personal space with him, trying to interrupt him. The grenades do proc out the shield though, so he actually gets a nice defensive there. Oh no, dude, the Wildfire Bombs, man. Or actually, he's not playing normal Wildfire Bombs, is he? He's playing the infused bombs. Either way, like the blue, the red, and the green. Still pretty good. Pet does get taken down. Does he go for the interrupt? Does go for that cheesy interrupt. Feign Death Camo doesn't get to sit camo for too long. G-Funk might need to find a way to just CC Chills with a freezing trap or something. Might have to turtle. Doesn't have turtle. Wait, he actually is going to have a hard time getting the pet back up and running. Battle Masters as well as Acceleration, I think, was used there just now. is trying to see if he can summon a different pet. He can't. He got to rest his main pet. Oh no. Oh no, dude. No, he needs a freezing trap or something. That's the only way he does it. Try to go for feign death for a sec. That's going to be a Chakram Sand and Chill. He does get back towards the platform, hits him with a chain of ice. Freezing trap is up. He knows where it's at. As long as he avoids it, he'll be okay. Pillow Frost is back up. The fear comes through for G-Funk. Chill doesn't sit that fear long. Lichborn's out of it. It just slams him down. Another Survival Hunter. More magic damage. Does go for the Chimeral Poison with a Sting and damage reduction onto Chill. That's going to be, look at that shield, dude. That shield can proc over and over and over. I believe the shield only absorbs magic damage though. Or doesn't absorb all. If it's like that shield just gets depleted so quickly, it almost makes you feel like it absorbs all damage. It just sees a proc from magic effects. But maybe I'm wrong on that one. There's going to be Chain of Ice on the pet Shield. Does he have the haze debuff? There's a roll with that new honor talent for Frost Death Knights. It is called Bitter Chill. Chain of Ice reduces the target's haze by 12%. Frost Strike refreshes the duration of Chain of Ice. I guess we need to see if it's some of the Chain of Ice and then Frost Strikes it. That's the only way we'll know. Death Pack getting used, but Chill is going to have to be very careful here. Necrotics do fall off. He's going to get Chain of Ice into VAR. Just take it with a Surfacing Dot with him. Look at that little blue shield that he gets every time. It's going to be a Slime Shield up right now as the Chakram tearing right through him. Chill taking a bit of damage. Extra shields are up for the magic damage. It's going to be a stun into VAR. Does he have the cooldowns? He does have CDs. But looks like he decided to bail out of it for a second. Going to be a Harpoon Grip onto Chill. Does get hit with a silence from the Chimeral. Is going to have some of his healing reduced. As long as he tries to heal himself while the Chimeral isn't on him, then I think he'll be a-okay. I don't know if the pet applies a Mortal Strike effect or not, because that could also reduce and diminish quite a bit of the healing. Flashcraft is up as Chill finally get himself a bit of a breather. That's going to be double the shield rolling. Needs to maybe get up on top of VAR and wait until Pillow Frost is up and just go full-blown damage. Could have the Grippy Hand available for him anytime soon. Stun onto Chill as the Death Chakra is charging right through the guy. Doesn't really have a lot in terms of defenses. Could drop down Anti-Magic Zone for at least some of that magic damage at the very least. But I think he's waiting for the Grippy Hand from the Necrolord Covenant. And maybe going for full damage. Does he have a stun on Tavar? Backing up for a second. Anti-Magic Zone is up. Is going to get the Grippy Hand stun on Tavar. Does he have the big go? Going to be a trick out of VAR. Trying to see if he can deal with the damage from Chill. Actually just getting stomped though with Obliterates back to back. Chill finds himself super low in health. Not a lot he can really do with. Trying to get whatever heal. He gets silenced for a second with Chimeral. And VAR does end up getting the final hit with a Raptor Strike or Mongoose Bite. At the very end there, dude. That silence came in at the worst time as he was trying to get himself some death coils, man. Chimeral ends up getting quite a bit of value. For VAR, that's actually quite a bit of value. I'm kind of surprised just because I didn't really know how that honor top was going to go. And I'm pleasantly surprised to see it's actually getting big value. Atherman does not go to interrupt the Flesh Scout ability. Interesting. Hodging VAR, trying to go for the big damage while wings are up. That Chakra is actually doing quite a bit of damage. Intro freezes up into Ather, does adapt it. That's going to be Turtle Shell with Manic Better. Just Ather having to go building up a little bit of Holy Power. Keeping the pet away from Ather. Trying not to give him a free Holy Power generating or anything. Blind into VAR. Does Ather have enough damage to follow? He sells wings. Big old hammer. There's going to be Blade of Justice. Feign Death for a second for VAR. I don't know what Lego he's running. It doesn't look like his... Is VAR playing the Feign Death Lego? I don't see a shield on him when you press Feign Death. Because normally hunters get a shield, but maybe I'm wrong on that one. And that's going to be Ather Woman taking out VAR. Spencer charging in, trying to get a Nova onto Ather. Wasn't able to. Might be able to get a bubble out of Ather though. Ather does find himself super low on health. Spencer trying to go for whatever instant cast with barrage as best as he can. But since Ather did catch up on full health, might as well hit him with a full setup. Deathbird coming out with a touch of the Magi. Spencer trying to make missiles happen here. Big damage. He's starting to go for the big one shot. Rune of Power is up. Does he have the big go here? He does not look like he's going for the big go just yet. Barrage doing a bit of damn. I thought your Magic did a bit as well. Try to just Arcane Blast at Ather if you can. Shield of Vengeance is available though. Spencer should be a little bit careful. He needs himself a little bit of defensive. Iceblock comes in. Does not have the Iceblock heal though, so that's going to be a little unfortunate. Interrupting Ather as he's trying to bait him out of the Iceblock with a heal. Alter Time is up, but if Ather can just do damage through Alter Time, Spencer does Alter Time with the right time with a shield back up and running. Missiles flying. But he's really low on health. Ather tried to see if he could Dora Shadows over. Does get a little closer. And Spencer trying to avoid Ather as best he can. Fleshka coming up. Does get rebuked on it. Nova onto Ather. Does not have the Shimmer to get away. So Ather getting some free damage on him while in the melee. 9 minutes into the 27% dampening, not the highest dampening, but I feel like Spencer might have fallen behind so far. It might be difficult to recover. If, however, he runs the conduit for Ice Block, and down he goes. If, however, he runs the conduit for Ice Block, that would be quite a bit of healing while he's inside of Ice Block for a reset. That's a nice. I'm glad somebody's trying out Arcane, by the way. It's been a bit, it feels like. Besides Seawork, I don't think anyone really tried Arcane for 9-1. I wonder if he maybe thought about trying the new Ana talent for them that they got, the mages have gotten. What I'm talking about is the, I keep forgetting the name of it, Arcanosphere. Apparently you can't stream it with Arcanosphere. That's a little weird. Christina versus Athaman next is the final one on the team. Feral versus Retribution Paladin. And I think Athaman wants to have a bit of a rematch with Christina. Last time it didn't really swing into Athaman's favor. Christina was able to get a lot of resets and big convokes out with a convoke legendary. Let's see how it works out this time. Maybe Atha can deny one of the bubbles for convoke. Actually, Christina's boomy. Oh, that's a whole nother story. Still could go for big convokes. Big old wreck. Atha trying to do whatever damage he can without touching Christina. Get himself back-to-back procs on Tempest. Christina does go for a renewal while in bear form. At least give himself a little bit of heals to work with. Athaman swings around the corner, trying to make some damage happen, building up the Crusader strikes. And Crusader backs up for a few regrowths. We are at 10 minutes, 35% dampener, so the amount of healing these two have is limited. Big disorientation for Atha. Does get a nice setup on Crusader. No stone to follow off of the though. Big convoke coming out. Looks like convoke hits a couple of the dudes. Hits the path. Oh no, Copy took also a bit of damage there too. The Copy took the full damage of the convoke. Silence to the Athaman while rooted for a second. Athaman better be careful not standing in the silence for too long. Gonna be stars. Can actually walk him into the stars? Trying to see if he can typhoon him. If Christina can stand next to the stars, then Atha would have to walk into them. That'd be free damage. He just needs to use Starfall more often in order to make that happen though. Yeah, I actually wonder if Christina, could he actually just play style where you just start falling the whole time? Just to put pressure onto Atha and make those like starbursts happen. Because those starbursts, if you walk into them, that's apparently 6,000 of someone's health. It's gonna get the Starfalls rolling for a sec. Oh no, maybe that's shooting stars actually. Huh. Or maybe that is Starfall? It's hard to tell. I think it is just shooting stars. Because there are stars falling on Atha's head. Trying to see if he can get a Cyclone onto Atha. Hodge into a wreck. Bark's gonna his up. Can he survive it? Gonna be a full Ashen with an emergency healing for Casino with a Frenzy Regen. It looks like Frenzy Regen doesn't do as much healing. I guess 42% dampening is gonna roll onto the healing reduction element there. But so far, we haven't seen Druids really play the full Starfall playstyle. I really want to see what happens if somebody eats one of the Starbursts. Like, that should be maybe a bit of damn. I would imagine, like, if you can kite an enemy into a Starburst. That'd be actually pretty good. Because then he gets himself what looks like a Insta Root. Is he playing Bash then? He's not playing Bash, is he? Blood into Christina. Atha got wings. It's going to be roared for Christina. Trinkets out of the blind. Trying to see if he can bail out of the Frenzy Regen is up. Cancels it by shifting forms. Sensible on Forge. Jorah Shadows does his turn for a second. Christina finds himself super low on health. I think it might be over. Does get himself one more Frenzy. But is it over? The hammer comes down, dude. The hammer comes in. And Atha Woman takes him out. 2 for Chills. 3 for Atha. Was it really 3? Wow. Chills actually healed for a ton, by the way. Actually healed more than damage. I guess while dampening is super high, you can do quite a lot of healing, and especially when you're playing kind of defensively. Massive Viz Arcanosphere is going to be easy. Oh, that'll be really, really cool. Imagine 2 Arcane Mages in Arena, just Massive Viz, both set up an Arcanosphere from 2 angles. Just like it clashes down on somebody, squeezes them in the middle. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if you can go for like a Rune of Power Arcanosphere. Or like full cooldowns, like pop CDs, Mass and Viz into Arcanosphere from 2 angles and just barrage immediately. That'd be kind of cool, right? Or maybe from a distance, so then you can set up a Touch of the Magi, and then you can go for a Arcane Blast Instacast 3 times into barrage, so like you'll just be doing damage. If they don't die from the first Arcanospheres, double Touch of the Magi will probably end them. And if that doesn't, I don't know what will. That was a good duel though, boys. Good set of duels for 9-1, man. Good set of duels on PTR. This look a lot of fun, man. These are a ton of fun. 23, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 26. Boy. Yo, there's no chance of survival? Yeah, it's a little bit rough in there, isn't it? It is a little bit rough, dude. Could please get some variety with players, some cool same people every damn time. Yo, Christopher, we need people to log on PTR to make that happen. You know what I mean? We got plenty of variety on live servers, but on PTR, we just need more people to log on PTR to make that happen. It's a community ran thing, so we can only get whatever bodies that are interested. It either tells me that people aren't really interested to participate in 5v5 1v1 duels in PTR. People love watching them, I can tell you that. But maybe the interest in like actually participating in them might not be super high, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Are we doing one more? Can we bring a warrior next? I think we're gonna call it here, man. I gotta get some food. I didn't really eat much today, so I'm feeling kind of lethargic at this point. We're gonna call it here, boys. Thank you guys so much for coming by to the stream. Appreciate all you so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the duels. Most of these are probably gonna hit on the channel. Also, thank you so much for the screenshots. I can use the screenshots for videos. Like the Shadowburn build for Chrysler, I can actually show it off. Or like some of the talents that people are running, you guys send me screenshots, helps tremendously. You guys don't even know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. And tomorrow is Sunday, so no stream day that day. No stream day that day. Have a good one, Dal. Yo, boys, thanks so much for coming by. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, PTR... Well, actually, I might start doing... Would you guys be interested in PTR Duels Friday, EU boys? Because we could take the EU Duels Friday and start doing PTR Duels instead. If you guys are interested. Had a feel delivered very progress beside it. Sounds good, my dude. Thank you all boys so much for coming by though. I'll probably post it on the I'll probably post it on like YouTube or something. See if people are interested in doing some PTR duels. Or maybe I'll just ask in Discord. See what you boys, the champs, the guys that are regular for the duels, see what you guys say. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you boys all in the next stream already. Probably Monday. Alright boys. Peace.
it's murder.